I fucked up. I fucked up. Not even the grinding since I just fucked up. Come on. Come on. I need my garbage. Load my garbage. It's okay. Take your time. Are you licking your ass again? All right, this time, Kirby music. It's okay, take your time. How much? I got to like level 20. All right, like that's the thing. Like, no jokes or anything. I got like level 20. Character or archetype? Character. I maxed out like 2 archetypes. That game hates grinding. And I mean it hates grinding. What blocked you from grinding? The fact that, like, once I was fighting the enemies, and I was, like, very, very slightly over-leveled, then it just started giving me 1 XP per enemy. Like, once I was at the part of the game wherever I could, like, one-shot the enemies in this dungeon, they were starting to give me, like, 5 XP, and then once I leveled up again, then they started giving me, like, 3 XP, and then once I did it again, 1. There's ways to grind during side content. I might have to, because, like, good God, this game does not want you to grind. Because, like, at least with everything else, they don't give a shit. Because, like, with SMT, they didn't give a shit. That's why, like, in the 3rd dot, I could just go nuts. Like, I could put that in my mouth and just, like, whip my head back and forth, and I would just, like, you know, I get the good. But instead here, it's like, sorry, but you did not, you're not supposed to be, like, level 20 yet, so, Sorry, because of that, you're gonna start getting 1 XP. I hope that's okay with you. I hope it's okay. What's gonna happen? But if you don't like it, fuck you. Whatever. It should give me XP. I should be able to hit, like, level 50 whenever I want, if I have the time. You still get the items and money, right? I mean, yeah. That doesn't get scaled, thankfully. But at the same time, fuck off. I want to be level, like, 70. Focus started that in Gen 5 and also the benefit of being higher level dudes, giving more XP. That's the stream about stuff one. Fuck! I knew I forgot something. This entire weekend, I've been battling a sickness. I'm still sick. But, like, you know. Okay, hang on. I gotta go here, and I gotta go here, and I gotta go here. I gotta go here. Alright, so hang on. We're gonna throw up the ad break now, so we have just, like, an hour of uninterrupted stuff. So please hang on. Here's the ad break text. I will see you in 3 minutes. Alright, now that all the poor people are gone, and it's just you and me, the aristocrats. Okay, so, like, the game doesn't level lock you, more so as it just, like, EXP locks you. Because, at least with, like, any other game, you can still, like, if you fight the level fucking 12 goblin, and he gives 30 XP, then he will always give 30 XP. But, like, in this game, if you fight the level 14 goblin, and he gives 30 XP, and then you level up, then congratulations, he now gives, like, 20 XP. And then if you level up again, he now gives, like, 10 XP. And if you do it again, he's down to, like, 1 XP. So now, it doesn't fucking work, because you're getting 1 XP per kill, and the fact of the matter is, like, you gotta, like, really make this grinding spot work in a weird way, because, like, the enemies don't respawn by going into, like, a different layer of the dungeon. They only respawn in this dungeon by going into Academia and then leaving Academia. How many partners have you gotten so far? I beat the first, like, main story dungeon, got Hulkenberg, and then fucked off to the side dungeon immediately, and I haven't done anything since. But that's what I'm talking about. Like, on top of the fact that the grinding is weird and strange, because I basically have to, like, do an entire loop through the dungeon, kill everything, then just run back. Does difficulty increase the amount of XP you get? No. You need one of those crystals if you want to grind close to effectively. At least with real content I've seen so far. Yes. You need one of those, like, infinite spawn crystals. Because the infinite spawn crystals are amazing. Because you don't gotta worry about anything. Also, thanks, X. I am very sick. My throat and nose burn. But no, like, that is just the thing. Like, you need... The grinding on milk is terrible. Actually, wait, hold on. Is there like a mod for this game? Metaphor, ReFantazio, remove, grind, move, EXP, curve. Archetype XP also decreases regular rises, or can you max out Archetype fine? I think Archetype XP decreases as you, like... Fucking, what is it? As you get, like, Archetype levels? I don't know. That could be wrong. Thanks, Stardream. Alright, so that ad break is good. That will be there. They also increased the volume a lot on this video game. So if it blows the shit out of your ears, I'm sorry. Alright, I muted it, because I was grinding. which is good, because now I feel vindicated, because it's like, haha, yes. The game was quiet, and I'm not crazy. I need to move things around again. Okay, there. Now everything should be good. Running the hell out of this as I see him kill the ambush first. Really grateful for putting archetypes and fell off. So the way set and so far. Higher tier archetypes get less XP. Come on, max want to get 1,000 XP items and force feed whoever needs them most. Yeah, see, like fucking level 20. It's like it's nothing. It's nothing to write home about. Because the game actively doesn't let me do it. Language invented for everyone in the world to be able to use. It's not real. It's not real. They fucking lied to me. But like, okay, like watch this. The goblins are here. I fight one of them. I get 1 XP. Whopping 5 XP from all of those guys. Wow. Wow. So good. 1 XP. Wow. Alright, no more mage. I did master seeker. I mastered everybody's like thing. So like Stroll's warrior's mastered, Hulkenberg's like knight is mastered, Seeker is mastered for him. Alright, but I mean this is the end of the dungeon. All I need to do is fight whoever, like the Minotaur. Down a little bit more. Look at all this. It's the Guptaros. They're raring to go too. No sign of retreat. It must be acclimated to people. It's likely to cause damage yet to be discovered. That ends today. We're taking you down. I can see our foe's bringing his A game too. Can't wait for this. Maybe a small bit of advice. It won't do anything. Trust me. I have already forgotten literally everything people talked about in like the first 2 streams. Synthesis of Energy Ray and Meteoric Fist.
Not the right move. Give me your aim! No holding back!
Okay, so what if I like... How do you feel about wind?
Power of wind! It's okay.
Okay, how do you feel about like...
Flare! Observed. Let us fight as one.
Okay,
No.
how do you feel about... fire?
Oh, mystic fire!
Alright, you resist fire. Here belongs to spoilers. Hope the game goes well, Milford Pope. Milford Plink.
Not like this. Someone, help it back up!
This calls for one of these.
Whatever.
Still fight.
Can you buy the info that told you his weakness? I've forgotten it entirely.
You better conserve.
It is not slash.
Is that all?
Look at the enemy
They're
and see
weak
his
to
weakness.
piercing attacks.
Okay, so
Hit
it's
'em all
pierce.
in one fell swoop.
Okay, no one has pierce anymore.
I strike with conviction.
Are you prepared?
I got blunt.
What a mess.
They're pretty tough. Better be careful.
We're not seeing me one-shot everything after 3 streams on RPG. Yeah, how do you think I feel?
I knew you'd help.
Trust me.
Let's stay calm. Come forth, Royal Soul.
Alright, so, I'm just gonna fucking Karukaja you, Scroll, and then you're gonna beat the shit out of him. I don't care.
I shall be
He's
as a
powering up!
Racing.
Okay, so here's what you need to do. You need to use Fairy Dust to
Just the
restore
thing.
HP to everybody, because Stroll needs HP, because he's gonna be the one that like
Helpful
basically
as
kills
ever.
him.
Ah!
Punch
I'll
him.
crush you!
Close enough.
Seeker! Here!
Harukaju! Diggity damn!
Nice dodge. You've got some fancy footwork, Stroll.
Alright, so here's what you're gonna do. Okay, you're gonna use the expensive medicine on a
This should
Stroll.
help.
And then
Helpful
Stroll's
as
gonna
ever.
punch him.
Brawler! Take that!
Right on target.
Alright, Stroll's gonna get the
Light
crit
as
too,
power.
because holy shit. And then we're gonna recover
not out of
Stroll's
this yet.
HP, so that
I
way
owe you.
Stroll can
Is
do his
everyone
thing.
alright?
So then we're gonna
I
pass, so
defer
that
to you.
Stroll
I
can
call
punch
upon
him.
royal power within!
And then he's gonna get the crit too, because fuck, why not? Who cares? Maybe I should just run with 3 brawlers. Holy shit, they're good.
Staying on the defensive.
Is everyone okay? You gotta heal up. Hulkenberg's down.
All right,
Get
well,
her back up. Hulkenberg's down. Someone help her get back in the fight.
here's a revival medicine.
My spirit is on warrior!
All right, so now that you're back up, you're gonna give some medicine to Stroll, you're not gonna believe what he's gonna do here. So he's going to not do anything. Actually.
Okay?
Stand.
You gotta heal up. Hulkenberg's down.
All right, Hulkenberg's dead. That's fine though.
No
So Stroll's
holding
gonna
back.
punch
You'll be dust.
the giant thing.
Hulkenberg's
Not do
down.
that much damage. That's okay. So we're gonna revival medicine Hulkenberg again.
My spirit is unbroken!
The captain's on his last legs.
These are
Someone
the Fizzimu
get him
guys
healed
that
up.
every Sen game has. See, then we use like a Mage Fire, and then we use Wind, and then we just use like, every single other element.
They'll not break my defenses!
I'll hold my ground.
All right, we
Ready
love
for
darting. It doesn't really matter because the protagonist is dead here anyway.
The captain's down. Someone help him back up.
Your Highness.
Hulkenberg's down. Get her back up.
Brawler!
Okay,
Perhaps
so
not.
fucking what we do here is
Let's
revival
try this.
medicine Hulkenberg.
My spirit is unbroken!
Hulkenberg's badly
Not
wounded.
yet.
Someone heal her. Hulkenberg's down.
Are you like okay, dude?
Could do with this.
Come on, no
Let's see
like
how this plays out.
Someone help, please.
Doesn't healer get a thing to heal people as an attack? Only in the overworld, and only if the person that like it has to be a follow-up attack. It's not like Mage, where Mage
Let's
just like
try
gets
this.
MP back on kill.
My spirit is unbroken!
Hulkenberg's
still
badly
stand.
wounded. Someone heal her. Hulkenberg's
What's your
down.
deal, dude? Come
Do
on!
with this.
Still fight!
Hulkenberg's down.
Okay, you're gonna
Help
sit
her
in the
get
fucking back.
fight.
Guard up!
Staying on the defensive.
Hulkenberg's
Okay,
down.
and then you're gonna get
Someone help her
revived.
get back in the fight.
My spirit is unbroken!
All right, we're gonna fairy dust all this.
I owe you.
The captain's hurt bad. Let's get him some healing. The captain's on his last legs.
Are you prepared?
Someone get him healed
Not
up.
now. Here.
Thanks. Thank you. I will fight with Seeker!
Getting to this part is extremely hard.
Is everyone alright?
And then use some
now
medicine on
provisions.
yourself, because good God, why does everybody die? Who's your favorite party member so far, character-wise? Stroll, I guess. I don't know. They all work
Let's see
very
how this
well,
plays
like
out.
as a
It's
team,
okay.
and like individually, I know literally nothing about them other than Stroll is sad his village burned down, and Hulkenberg has red hair.
Hulkenberg's badly wounded. Someone heal her.
Could do with this.
That helped. Plus needed.
The freedom of a wanderer.
We love.
Take it.
We love dust.
Thank you.
I love sniffing
I
fucking moth
stand
dust.
ready. This should help.
Thanks.
Helpful as ever.
Okay, there.
I shall vanquish evil. I'll
Now we
crush
can
you.
finally go back to trying to do damage to it. Good God.
Sword. A tough one.
Sever! They yet cling to life.
After me.
No.
Staying on the defensive.
All right, what if we block?
Let's try this.
I love sniffing
knew
moth
you
dust.
Trust me.
Good brother. Me a seat.
I will fight with
Me and
pride.
Grandpappy, we used to go out in the woods.
I'm obliged.
We found a Mothman out there, and he let us hit it, brother. I ain't talking like in a sexual sense, all right? I did not fuck that Mothman. But I am saying that he did put his wing in front of me nice and gentle, like how you would lead a hog to the trough slide. And he let me sniff it. He let me sniff the great musk of his mighty wings. And brother, I saw every eventuality all at once collapse upon itself like a myriad of truths. All I'm saying is, invest in Mountain Dew. They're gonna make a new Dew. It's gonna be like Technicolor Dew. It's gonna glow like one of them caramel dancing videos. Everybody gets addicted to it, and then society collapses.
That's...
This horn is huge. Bloody awful to imagine being gored by it. Really? You all seem pretty put together during the fight. Yeah, sure, let's go with that. Yeah, that thing was tougher than anticipated. If we let up even a little, we may have been defeated. It was a close one.
I don't know.
Since humility will serve us well, arrogance dulls the blade after all. A win's a win. All that's left is to take this back to the igniter shop.
All right.
Octo!
In that case.
True.
Night will have fallen by the time we get back. You were doing this fight's gimmick incorrectly. Wrong. The fight's gimmick, and every fight's gimmick, can easily be summed up as, if I do enough physical damage to it, eventually it will die.
Right?
This is why we have money. This is why we use money to buy infinite revives.
All right.
It wasn't easy, but the Gotaros lies defeated, and we have proof. Exactly as the woman from the Igniter shop asked of us. As we show it to her and include a request, we'll finally be able to shop the members-only Igniter shop. Oh, you forgot Reflect Fizz. Okay, yeah, and whatever. There's also, like, many skills that nullify, or, like, that, you know, break through Reflect. We should avoid the day of calamity. That doesn't mean we should waste time when we go out before the Theocracy makes its proclamation.
So,
Luis is to be our opponent one day. I would have us ready to face him, confident in our strength.
Now then.
So we're going to turn in for the night once we finish our plates. See, we earned our rest today. Good job. I mean, like, yeah, so, I mean, like, hey, Milky, what about, like, an SMT5? Whenever, like, you know that, like, you're doing a lot with Pyrojack there. What are you going to do whenever you run into the enemy that fucking, that, like, you know, nullifies fire? Like, what are you going to do then? The motherfucker called Pierce Fire Resistance. Nothing will stop me.
Well then.
Hey there.
Who's your fave confidant so far? I don't know. Like,
What now?
all confidants I have, like, I have the baby, I have the pink girl, and I have more, and the main party, and that's it.
What is amazing?
Say there.
Again, I have done nothing in this game. I did the main story. I then immediately fucked off once the main story dungeon was, like, over. And I went into the optional dungeon, and I didn't come out for, like, 2 real days.
My wits have left me.
Grand Cathedral. Why?
God, is that a horse? That's how you know it's a fantasy game.
You.
What issue we discussed? Orn.
Mission accomplished, then. You'll have your reward. I'll let the merchant know to allow you through as well. I thank you.
Increase courage. Like, really?
All right.
Really? That's not enough for a new level, though.
I knew an outsider would be perfect for slipping through the cracks. Clearly, you were the right man for the job. You should keep our supply lines flowing smoothly. Thanks.
I'm gonna be
for
sniffing a
helping
lot
us
this
sort
stream.
out.
Starting
By
was a
the
bait,
way,
making it so you could successfully
what do you say to more consistent work from me?
making you waste turns of
I
resources.
can't imagine
see.
an elder could find an honest job in this city otherwise. But I don't much care what tribe you are. I'll always make sure you're paid properly for the work you do. Besides, keeping in contact with me might have its own advantages. Have you made up your mind?
I accept.
All right. I accept.
A wise choice. Fine then. You seem determined enough.
You have a dog?
You heard nothing just now, right?
Right. I didn't hear anything.
That's for the best. It was just the wind. Am I clear?
I already agreed with you.
I've got some business to attend to. We'll go our separate ways for today. However, I trust you won't be telling anyone what you think you heard. If you do tell anyone, well,
It's a pet.
I'm sure you're sharp enough to imagine the consequences.
Lady, it's a dog.
Then we have a deal.
The trader and iconoclast, Brigitte. Within her dwells the virtue of the merchant. Nurture thy bond with her, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Does this just function like fucking Final Fantasy Samurai where you just throw money at people? So that's funny.
Interesting. Perhaps it does have hidden depths.
I've learned how to do commerce. I can now buy things at the Igniter shop, but I don't need igniters.
You'll pick up your next job here. Come back another day.
Okay. Let's go.
What is it? Amazing.
Okay, so... I can still go out during the night.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Say there.
All right then.
Is there even anything to do during the night? But I guess I could raise my stats a little bit more. Because I don't think I can do anything else.
Let's go. Hey. What is it you...
Hi, I need items. Like a lot of items. But I can't max these out yet. Yet being a very key word there. Well, I 16 of them though, so now I've got 40. I will take some expensive medicine though. Like I'll take like 30 of these. Hey, what the hell is this? Parch water? What the hell?
All right then.
You get healer to 10. I did not get healer to 10. I don't think I can do anything right now because I think all the bond stuff happens during the day. So I'll learn how to be
Let's head there
compassionate,
right
I
away.
guess. There's an exclusive shop open at night as well.
Really?
Is it like
Idiot
this shop?
Peasants.
Come on.
Milky Elda. I like it.
What is
Is
it?
it this one? Yeah!
Stay there.
It must be interesting over there. A friend of Greece can trust, I suppose. Let's not discuss the legality of the good. Flamma bottle, ass chug, pinwheel. Reduces turn icon cost of guarding commands. Yeah, whatever, just half of things. 2 consecutive actions. Actions use turn icons as normal. A plague mask. Prevents poison, paralysis, hex, daze, forget, sleep. Bless you. Resume tight. Do not give me your blessings. James Bond.
All right then.
Alright. I'll guess I'm just gonna increase my empathy.
Oh, I
Start it?
see.
I love learning about... Oh no, this increases my tolerance.
Pleased
My
to
bad, not
hear it.
empathy.
Well then.
Perhaps called the Mostari. Perhaps like the most obvious part of our culture is that we wear masks, just like the one I have on right now. Next thing you'll notice, we all have 3 eyes. It goes for every Mostari? What's it like to see for you all? Our third eye cannot see things. We see the world almost exactly as you do.
However,
Mostari faith is vastly different from that of other tribes. Is it restricted to the Mostari
About
tribe?
that.
That's correct. Normally, we cannot reveal our teachings to other tribes. Sancticism is a belief open to all. Perhaps that's why, at times, politics get involved and distort its doctrine. For that reason, we refrain from revealing our faith to everyone. It's our only means of keeping our doctrine the way it should be. Doesn't sound like the best solution, but I'm guessing it's complicated. Some try to spread our teachings outside the island, but things quickly grow complex and one must tread carefully. Other tribes have a tendency to jump to conclusions. That's why Sancticism has gathered many believers. And now we are scorned as the masked tribe. That is who we are, forever etched in our history.
All right.
Thank you for the 2 tolerant point.
pleased to hear it.
Maybe worth telling you more. Next time I'll tell you about our basic doctrine if the chance comes. Okay, curse you. Thank you. See, that's what it should be.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Yeah. Whatever.
Hey,
Plenty of rumors surrounding a strong monster in the Tradia Desert. Everyone in town's talking about it. Armies become negligent. Even with all that's happened, they still won't dispatch soldiers. Since this all began, the army has lacked in manpower, and the recent turmoil has only exacerbated their troubles. At the very least, they put out a bounty on the beast. Seems we should just slay it ourselves and be done with it.
Well then.
Hear a voice. Whatever, Hulkenberg! We need to go to the desert right now.
All right then. Let's head there right away.
come off it.
Hey, come off it!
All right then.
You get... You lout. You piece of shit. I'll kill you.
Let's go.
Louis's damn private army.
Now where?
More. Hello. More. Hello. More. Hi, I'm here to annoy you again. More. Unlock my powers. More.
Fascinating. Please, do make yourselves comfortable.
I don't know if I have enough mag.
I see.
Oh, he's like a fucking guy. He's got a dump ass. Grants of winning a small sum of money each time the enemy is stunned or defeated in overworld combat. Okay, so we love gambling. Oh, you do have to like pay money to do things. It is just samurai. Like they're receiving items after battles by 20%, effective consumables by 1.2%, increases evasion against fire attacks, and steals mag from enemy. That's really funny. Synthesis removes nearly all beneficial effects from all enemies. Fortune slots. Low hit rate, but all hits deal critical physical damage, almighty damage. That's fucking hilarious. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. You can pay money to gamble for almighty damage. That's really funny.
Here, all right?
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Worthy heart who tempers anxiety into strength, if thou art prepared to disavow martial might and support society from within the shadow of coin, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the merchant.
Really?
Alright, it's gamble time, everybody. And you know what that means. We gotta put on. Alright, we gotta put on some real jammers here. Alright, I know that it's getting a bit exciting around here. Ignore this. Ignore that. Alright, this is the best in 1940s music. Alright, we are out here swanking it. Alright, put on your sock hops. Get snapping. You put this one on the record player. Oh, everybody's doing the Charleston. Can you feel that? Ooh! I'm gonna slowly and respectfully cut a little bit loose here. And make sure to keep those ankles covered. I got up and got some cheese sticks. I'm snapping my fingers along with the rhythm. Good! See, you're feeling it! Alright, here we go. Ooh! I can't hear anything. That's probably for the best. Cheese stick. "1940s music seems like it sucks. No wonder everybody did cocaine back then. Either that or you smoked. The merchant archetype has awakened.
I found new
Do
power.
things like a abacus? What the fuck? Okay, people did cocaine in the 70s and 80s. Alright, fine. No wonder everybody smoked and did opiates. Is that more lore accurate for you? Look, the bottom line is that, like, back in the 1940s, you either died in war, or you just smoked cigarettes. You couldn't do anything else. Alright, here's what you bought. Big man. Cheese stick. String cheese stick. I don't have time though to like actually do the string cheese part. So I'm just kind of taking big chunks out of it. I love the squid cake. Thank you. I have the merchant. The merchant I can put things on, but like I don't think any of this stuff's good. Honestly, I'll just put Medi on him. Like, why not? Level 20.
I see. Fascinating. This right here, all right?
Man, Stroll's merchant looks cool.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Yeah. A new ability.
How's Hulkenberg's look?
I see. Fascinating.
Not bad, honestly.
This right, all right?
I'm counting on you.
The two are not
Of
mutually
course.
exclusive. They could be. Oh, I know, you're right. You could also go to war, and you could also go to war and die, and smoke cigarettes.
I see.
A new means of protection.
Thank you.
Oh,
Bye.
you're coming.
What?
Luis's damn private army.
All right then. Go.
Now hold on there, more. You can't just say that.
Come off it. Hey,
I want to go to the desert. I want to go to the desert.
Reach the first destination at the capital yet? Nope.
this place.
I want to go to the desert. I want to go to the desert. I like sand. I'm gonna eat sand. I've got to use the internal temperature of my body turning to glass. Hello, my name is the fucking newest JoJo villain.
At present times, making the capital a popular travel destination, we cannot stand idly by. Bounty appears to be apparently leads a pack of wild dogs, but it's something called a Manjula. Yeah.
Just a sec.
That monster just now. It approached because it sensed us.
So apparently.
It's like it checked up on us, then ran back.
Well then.
But just focus on the smaller curs. It can't ignore us forever.
Yes.
Need to lure it out. Good plan as any. Let's be on about it. I am JoJo villain, Johnny Normalson, with my stand, Looking Glass. The way it works is that I can eat any amount of sand, and internally, my body temperature turns it into glass.
Watch out.
This is fine. It causes me immense pain, but this is how I must fight.
On your
Please
toes,
don't
everyone.
punch me whenever I'm making the glass, as it will shatter. And I do not have protection against the glass. I will just bleed. Alright, so like every single one of these guys I'm killing is giving me like 300 bucks. I've made $3,000 already.
Nice.
Incredible.
Yeah, I'm with you. Money do go fucking
We
up.
cannot
Oh my
avoid
god.
this fight. Stand ready.
You might not be able to avoid this fight.
Feel the power coursing through me.
Look, he made Speed King from Part 8, but much worse. I mean, yeah, it's kind of the
Did
point.
it.
That was brilliant.
Well, I might not be able to, like,
They saw us. On your toes, everyone.
grind in the traditional sense of XP, but holy shit, I can totally grind money.
Skill.
Can you get out of the floor?
Hey, you found something. No, looks like they found us.
Good. Get out of the floor. I want to make money.
I knew you could do it.
You noticed us.
We one-shot
Did
everything.
it. Oh, I think they see us.
You will need money. Good, I like money.
They've noticed us.
That was brilliant.
Alright, what am I missing? Packs of dog over there.
Hey, great job.
Worm creature.
It's useful, I say
Worm
grab it.
creature.
Nice.
You gotta be honest, alright? I'm mainly just here for the money right now, because oh my god.
What now?
There's no way. What do you mean, chance? The hell you mean chance? This shit's 100%.
This is bad. They're onto us.
Like, I don't think there's been an enemy yet that I haven't gotten like 300 more bucks from.
Hey, great job.
This isn't a chance. This is a guarantee. I'm just getting free money right now.
Let's push through.
Impressive as ever.
This could be our chance.
What if you just punched it?
Take that.
Right on target.
Funny.
Nice one, Scroll.
This is it.
How high is your luck stat? That's a good question.
What a finale! Keep your energy up, everyone.
You should give me more money because I'm using merchant, and it'd be funny.
Looks like we're
What now?
Currently, my luck is at 32. I can increase it more, though. Technically, it's at, oh yeah, no, there we go. Yeah, it's at 34. Merchant gives you, like, +7 luck, too. Interesting.
draw steel. We are spotted.
I like luck.
Come on. All right. How's that? Let's push through.
Look.
I'm lesbian. Hell yeah, sister! Get out there! Kiss a girl! Do it for us! Do it for all of us! This type of photo the city guard can handle. We gotta do something. I will pay you. Literally just the image. I will pay you 500,000 like money to fuck off.
Ready.
No holding back.
Can you be inflicted with forget?
You hit your weak point.
Observe the enemy.
Oh my god, you're weak to blunt. That's so bad for you.
Let's set it
Fortune
up.
slots. Let's go gambling!
Let me help. No holding back. With these, I shall vanquish evil. You'll be dust.
Is everyone all right?
And you suck. Like, actually.
We strive for.
What's happened?
Tactic.
Everyone's attack and defense fell. Ouch.
You've got a bunch of
Whoa, let's go gambling!
Let's do this.
I'm literally never punished.
Okay. Not bad at all.
Oh my god, I can put another point in a lock. Rampage tail. With this bounty even left unaddressed, the military must truly be short-handed. True, and while I'm glad we can profit from it, this sort of thing really is their responsibility.
Yes.
Not agree more. At least the threat to this area has been neutralized. For now, anyway.
Right.
Absolutely, that's enough for now. Will, let's go report it at the recruitment center.
What do you think?
Okay, bye.
In that case,
Yeah.
You spent 1,554 money during that fight, but who cares about making it back? Because gambling damage funny. That doesn't matter at all because I made much more than that just by going outside.
Okay then.
Like, I made so much money out there. You gotta remember, like, before I went and, like, bought items, I think I had, like, roughly 30,000, like, money. Hang on, the Majula that was terrorizing the desert. That's so the bounty's all ours now. It's a reward in itself to know that one less threat menaces the capital. Of course, we should collect our fair compensation, as we most certainly earned it. I'm glad we were able to help people, too. Let's report into the recruitment center before we forget.
oh,
Well, we managed to avoid the day of calamity, but the theocracy and the proclamation, let's all just... Connection to the device has been lost. Please check connection. What do you mean, the device? You mean my controller? Because it's still working.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
well then.
All right. Now we should probably go and annoy our friends. I almost made all of my money back.
All right then.
Where is Gloomhall? No, I want recruitment center. Hello, I'm here to make money. I love money. There's a rampage. The military soldiers fled in fear.
We did it.
Does my courage go up from this?
It do.
Okay, yeah, so I basically just made all of my money back from doing that one quest. Popularity rank. Oh boy!
Amazing.
10,000 Reeve. I have any contracts I can offer you right now. The recruitment center is another city show. Also handle contracts. Take a look if you have the chance. Which one of you is like moaning? Stop it.
No.
All right then.
Okay, so now we need to find our good friends. Someone's a friend right here. Is Hulkenberg?
But
Oh no, it's Stroll. Hi, Stroll. Alright, walk the streets.
Hi.
Comes to Would you care to join me? Yes.
All right.
I tell there are some other drifters who occasionally show up on this road. I little wonder if maybe they're people I've seen, people I've been looking for. Maybe go to another city for more stuff to do. I can't go to another city. I don't have any other cities unlocked. I only have this one. In Holly, the town where I grew up, you could hear a pin drop by comparison. There was still the bustle of friendship and commerce, but...
But that's...
Master Leon?
Huh?
Equipped by... That voice?
Rangeeth.
Rangeeth, is that truly you? You've made it out safely.
Wow.
Master Leon, my goodness, look how you've grown. Please, the connection to the device has been lost. Please check the connection. Friend of yours?
Hold on. Truth is,
He served House Holoteus. When our house still stood, I never imagined I'd see him again, much less here. Rangeeth, this is Will. He's a friend I've recently begun traveling with.
however,
Forgive me for saying, time has not been kind to you, your frame, old friend. Are you eating well? And how are the others?
That's...
After the human attack, the survivors fled to the capital. No one could make a living amongst the ruins of Hollia, much less restore it. Most arrived here with only our clothes on their backs. The livelihoods were destroyed, and without shelter from the rain, more than a few faded away. What are you doing? The fuck? I would, if I had the means. All I have left of my nobility is my name alone. I'm so sorry.
Wow.
Your kindness is more than I could ask for, young master. Always said you got your heart from your parents. Only reason we're alive here today is because your parents had us evacuate to the capital. You mean to say my parents instructed you to flee here? All the reason that I have to help somehow. Let's find a way to help.
yeah.
Absolutely. I wish I knew how. You get mag through interactions whenever they're like, you did good. Fucking thanks for 10 subs, I guess. What the fuck? Eish Kamaris.
I see.
Marquise, you say? Sounds like we need to pay this Lord Hydron a visit. Let's see if I can negotiate the use of some vacant houses for all of Hollia's refugees to live in. Though I doubt my name alone is worth much in collateral. Young master, please, our woes should not be yours to shoulder. I already bear the weight of that. I already bear their weight, old friend. That fateful day 7 years ago, my parents acted to save as many as they could. I was just a boy lost in the panic, and I wouldn't have escaped were it not for all of you.
Oh, definitely.
In other words, I'm only standing here today because of your swift action. Let me do what I can to give you peace in this new life.
Sure, but...
You honor us. Still, I fear your plea may fall on deaf ears with Lord Hydron. Devoted as it would seem to the church, he's brushed me off as for his backwater refuse. All the more reason I should speak with him myself, if that's how he sees you. So set him straight.
You know...
Before will be in no shortage of trouble. I'd rather you not add my personal woes to that. What friends
It'll be
do.
fine.
You...
Thanks.
Ignore the fact that I glow every so often. Reassuring to have you by my side. On behalf of both me and my house, you have my gratitude. I can feel Stroll's deep trust in me. Let's shake hands again.
I feel more courageous when I'm with you.
Reduce the mad cost of starting the warrior lineage, and when Stroll is attacked by a human-type monster, his crit increases. If my legs as well show well, no doubt the young master's in capable hands.
Huh.
The young master thing, we need not stand on ceremony.
Let's head back.
Let us meet Lord Hydron without delay, but the sun is going down. Let us return for now and meet with him another day. They're not being racist toward me. That's refreshing.
What is it? All right then.
Oh, that's the Overwatch lady.
Let's go.
I mean, yeah, why not?
But
Close your eye. I love it.
how far?
Hello, lady.
Well, not
just
loiter
you.
in a storm.
Brigitte. Shall we discuss your assignment? Sure. Is
Now
it taking care of your dog that you don't own?
Now then,
Dog. This is what I want you to handle. I want you to feed it, play with it, generally take care of it until I return.
listen.
There's one rule, however. You cannot let anyone else find out there's a dog here. No exceptions, no mistakes.
What?
Is that it? That sounds
Yes.
simple. It is, but you cannot let your guard down, and I meant it when I say I want no mistakes. Sure you're aware of the anti-igniter crowd around here. The fools who believe igniters will destroy the world. Even beyond them, there are plenty of people in this world who would jump at the chance to do something crueler than kill me. Ark.
That's why.
This thing's a weakness waiting to be exploited, so I have to hide it. I'm entrusting this matter to you. Why hide it? Why do you want to keep it if you're forced to hide it? I can tell you, it's because I like animals. It's up to you whether you choose to believe that. Anyways, follow the rules I gave you, betray me, and you can be sure I'll make you and your friends regret it.
That's right.
Her name is... no, never mind. Call it what you want. I'm not really sure why, but I've been entrusted with taking care of Brigitte as a dog. Brigitta?
I see now.
I suppose you have some surprising skills, such as using magic without an igniter. You look into me? Look into my background?
Utterly naive.
If it could impact my igniter business, it's my job to know about it. And that's not all. Word has it that you and your entourage can transform your bodies for combat somehow.
Speaking of,
Long ago, there once existed an ultimate magic. They say that the hero king of legend wielded a power very much like yours. Marth? I sincerely doubt you'll be following in his footsteps.
you.
I'll be frank, Will. You're bad for business. But that is precisely why I'm going to lend you my power. I'm selling igniters because they turn a profit, but I hate the damned things from the bottom of my heart. But this world is dominated by igniters. As long as you've got the money, you've almost got all the power you want. Quite a pitch, isn't it? Those on top make a lot of profit off of bleeding the downtrodden dry. Strong get stronger, and the weak are only cast down even further.
As it is,
My own hands are not bloodless in that, and so I will endeavor to help you break this wretched wheel, if nothing else. It'll be amusing, no? Thank you. Want to shake hands?
yet still they oppose me.
Reduce his mag of study guy. We should go home for the day. I haven't done anything.
Huh?
You exceeded expectations already. You've made the dog like you, something impossible for me.
Money.
See you.
Till next time, we'll be waiting. Or at least the dog will.
Easy about the money.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
I'm not in it for the glory. I'm not in it for anything else. I'm in it for the money.
Well then.
All right. Hulkenberg. What's up? You are red. That's about all I know of you. It has me more restless than anything. Have you moment to talk?
The truth is,
Lately, I've felt a great pressure weighing on me. It's made it difficult to stay level-headed. I hoped I might have your counsel. It must be dealt with swiftly, lest it affect my performance in battle. How would you cope with such burdens if you were me? Some
I
exercise.
see.
Sound enough? And thus, occupied with your exertions, your mind is clear to distraction. How about it? Would you like to trade in swordplay with me? Your technique is self-taught, I presume. This seems a fine opportunity to start you in some formal training. Yes.
All right.
In that case, we shall need some training swords. Wood. When does the dog become a party member? Probably like toward the end of the game.
All right.
Fine balanced weapon, no, just for training only, but you never know it from the grip and swing. Most nostalgic. I once trained with that blade when I had just become a royal guardswoman myself. It was not long after joining that I was assigned to the prince's retinue. Retinue? I was desperate to improve. I was even younger even than you are now, and notably unskilled. Each night I would slip past our commander's watch, join a comrade of mine in the dark, and spar with him until our hands were calloused and blistered.
Certainly.
Some bouts I won, some I lost, yet despite all the times we crossed blades, we never did see who was the better. Sounds like a worthy opponent.
Well.
Nothing less. It was thanks to him that I was improved by leaps and bounds. We swore we'd become royal knights worthy of the title and rise to the heights of the order. We'd be champions.
Surely you jest.
Oh, the Bob Hulkenberg, is that you? It is you. You returned. Rodanthe. Eh? Rah! What a coincidence. I was just speaking of a comrade and rival. This is the selfsame man. Who's this pup?
Nice to meet you.
You associate with this boy. Disgraceful. What do you mean? Taken aback, you indulge the company of this elder brat. You were once a proud member of the knighthood. Why does that strike you so?
Absurd.
Suppose like attracts like. The dirt suits a fallen knight. What? Calm yourself, Hulkenberg. This commander of the Royal Knights is well within his bounds to judge your failures.
What?
Commander? You mean yourself?
Yes.
While you wandered as a vagrant, I earned both our share of honors. So I see.
And?
And you? Clearly you've already given up on pulling yourself any higher. What has you occupied instead? I pursue a mission, one that far outweighs any glory found in the Order.
Whoops.
Of course, when you couldn't save the prince, any dignity you had as a royal guard was well and duly snuffed, wasn't it? Suppose you had little choice but to cling to your search for his shadow. How dare— choose your words with care. No need, I have nothing more to say. Disappoint me, Hulkenberg.
Sorry.
My apologies. I'm sorry you had to see that. Are you okay?
Listen.
It's kind to ask. I do understand his anger. 'Twas by my choice that our promised paths diverged, after all. We cannot afford to lose sight of our priorities. Will, let us fight onward in the name of His Royal Highness. That is the path I walk now. I can sense Hulkenberg's earnest faith and deep trust. Let's shake hands. You get crit. You may defend the protagonist from an attack on its weakness. Thank you. Never mind. That's really good.
Pardon me.
Beg your pardon, but how do you know that fellow who just left? Merely an old friend. I don't say. I'll see you around.
Very well.
Let's leave our training for another time. 100 drills or 1,000 swings. We'll take an unsparring regimen, indeed, to purge our weakness. Or to purge this distraction. Thank you for paying me for hanging out with you. You don't have to, but thanks.
What is it? Why now? What
I don't
is it?
think...
Amazing.
Yeah.
I don't think I can, like, do anything else. I now have, like, talked to everybody.
You're a big help. Next up is... Then...
Cockatoo woolly cloud armor. The eggs in this dish are supposed to have a fluffy look and texture. How do we do that? Pretty sure that's cook on low heat.
Let's try this.
Whoa. Nice job.
Yeah, I know how to cook. Never doubt me ever again.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king.
Just playing
draws
mouthwashing. I
nearer.
already played mouthwashing. That was like a week ago, I think.
Well then.
Okay. Stroll again.
All right then.
Oh, everything's on discount now.
Let's go. All right then. Go.
Hey,
Hello there.
All right, look at all of my stuff. Silver lance, good. Pulling staff, silver claymore, silver abacus, silver mail, witch's earrings, guards, talisman, squire's bracelet.
All right then.
Can I like? What can I even buy at the igniter shop? Because like none of us use igniters. I don't think.
but
We just kind of do magic.
What am I gonna do?
I love it.
Hi, Majora.
Well,
Hi, I'm here to buy things, I guess.
Welcome.
With the words of an associate, she's Brigida Lycon herself. That being the case, allow me to help you find a igniter that suits your needs.
You have my thanks.
I can now make use of the magic shop's igniters. Huh? That's 20% off! We're doing another gamble where we start another quest where we're fighting the gamble man. You gotta buy the gamble. I'm not fucking giving you free gambling.
What now?
You don't get to like walk into a casino and get like the first 10 spins free. Excuse me, Mr. Pit Boss. It's my birthday. Can I please get 20 free spins on the slot machine, please? Silver abacus. I think I'll just keep the foreman's jacket. Silk hat is whatever. We'd never take that off ever. Damascus. You're just alright. Everybody's good.
close your eye.
That's another coin flip. Yeah, I know. That's what I meant. You're not getting a free one.
I love it.
Yeah.
Lord Hydron, the landowner in Grand Trad, my family's old caretaker, mentioned the other day. Rumors say he's clever, not in a good way. Lost how to approach him. Meagard.
Thanks a bunch.
I was told Lord Hydron comes here often. Right on cue. Nice wings, dude. I'm not mistaken, you're the young Lord Stroll, are you not? It's an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Hydron, but how do you know me? Nary a soul in the kingdom hasn't heard the least rumors of Halia's tragedy. Perhaps you'd come to reflect and pray.
No.
Came to see you, actually. I understand full well this request may seem unreasonable, but
Truth is,
I've come to beg the use of some vacant domiciles in the capital. As you know, my countrymen who fled Halia reside here, sleeping on the streets. Without roofs over their head, they barely scrape by, and so I implore you, please consider offering your support to these fine people.
no.
Are you implying I should do this in some manner of charity? Am I to be compensated in any way? Odd that you would petition me on their behalf to begin with. It's not as though they are still your responsibility. Besides, is poverty not an individual's onus to bear? They were attacked and forced to flee their homes. We still hold them responsible for their lack of means?
Yes.
So fate was cruel to them and they could not rise above it. Should they not hold themselves to higher standards? I'm afraid I am under no obligation here. Besides, what of your own circumstances? With your parents and land gone, you have little else to anchor you. Consider resorting to the glory of your house, or restoring the glory of your house, while you worry about the rabble. You're right about one thing. I was a fool to ask for your aid. What about your people?
What?
Obviously.
Don't worry, I won't abandon my people. Incidentally, don't I know your compatriot from somewhere? You didn't worry about him. Besides, I must apologize for taking up your precious time today. Before I go, I would have you know that those refugees are my people, and no matter your stance on it, I will do everything in my power to save them.
Worry not.
My good lad, I'm sure I must come across rather harshly, but it's not as though I have no sympathy for you. Abandoned by your parents, shunned by your relations, you were left to the harsh truths of the royal capital too young. It is a pity.
Hang on.
You should choose your words more carefully.
Stop.
Let's not let our tempers get the best of us. This isn't over yet.
I'm sorry.
Sorry, Rangif. I wasn't able to persuade Lord Hydron to offer assistance. He's always going to be a tall order, but he tossed it aside, calling it a personal responsibility, and that I couldn't abide.
No.
Oh, please don't apologize. That you went through such efforts is more than we could ask. Connection to the device has been lost. Please continue connection. Besides, you needn't worry about us, young master. Your focus should rest on rebuilding your great house.
Yes.
House Haliteus must rise again from the ruin that human wrought. Restore it to its former glory. I should hope to greater heights still. I'd heard you've been living off the generosity of the noble families who respected your lord parents. To be brought so low couldn't have been easy for you. Well, people only wish to see your house flourish once again. With your inheritance, you should...
Wait.
Excuse my interruption. Did you just say inheritance? When the village was destroyed, I don't recall any mention of one. So you were unaware of it. I suspected as much given our conversation the other day. Your father would have kept it separate from his estate. Of this I have no doubt. I couldn't begin to say how or where.
Taking that into account.
Interesting. Well, if there were any clues left, I'm sure they would all point to Halia. Let's go investigate.
Well then. Yeah.
Perhaps, though I doubt if anything survived the fire.
Hey, so...
Regardless, I'll make the journey back home on my own, alright? I'll not burden you with a wild goose chase after all.
No.
We're doing this together. I sincerely doubt we'll find anything in that rubble.
Thank you.
Listen, thank you for today. I would have lost it if you hadn't been there to keep me calm. I've avoided this for too long. It's time to face the ruins of my home head on. Why'd I ask for your help yet again? I'm not sure I could take another step without you at my side. Let's shake hands. Keeper inherited the warrior's virtues.
No.
Through thy shared bond, a new heroic embodiment slumbering within thee has come to blossom. What'd I get?
Of course I'd like you to come, but...
Party can now study the Swords Master. I hope you'll find the inheritance your parents left you. All they'd hoped for was that you'd come into your own with a worthy house. I've been proud of how wise beyond your years you've become, your father especially. You just like him in that respect. I'm not worthy to share mention of my father, but whatever the case, I intend to honor their wishes. Pray await my return. Thank you for paying me for hanging out with you. Again?
What is it? What is it? All right then.
I mean, sure, fuck it, why not? Whatever.
Well, just you.
Let's just keep it going.
Now then.
Today's job is to walk it. Been itching to get out lately. It keeps making a fuss. Walking around the capital so it quiets down and gets the energy out of its system. Can't be seen coming in and out of here. If you have no questions, then get to it. Dog. Seems we've taken a liking to you.
But...
Hear it from downstairs. Don't get it too excited. This is on you too, dog. A simple walk shouldn't be enough for you to let your guard down. You jealous or something?
Hold on.
Intriguing.
I always test one of those igniters on you. Words are weapons. Try thinking before you speak. Dog.
Hopeless.
I never liked this thing ever since the first time I laid eyes on it. So the side of the road, buried from the neck down, head bleeding too. Probably hit by a rock at some point.
It's over.
Could have just given up and died, but it looked into my eyes and whimpered. I hated the sight of it. Poor little dog.
In those days,
I was once a stray myself. My earliest memory is of fighting a dog over a scrap of meat covered in dirt and getting bitten for my trouble. Wherever I went, I found only hunger and violence, so I robbed and stole anything and everything. I fought and I survived.
it's a living hell.
It was hell.
Really?
I'd never have guessed to see who you are now. Why am I talking to you about this, child?
Just a fantasy.
Just like that dog, I let my guard down like a fool. Forget I said anything.
Sure.
Understood.
Yes. Listen,
This world is a bottomless hell, a bog of endless muck, and if you trust another person to keep you afloat in it, you'll feel the sludge close over your head soon enough.
don't ever forget that.
To survive, you need the strength to make your way through that muck. Nobody can do it for you, and indeed, nobody else should. You need your own strength. I'd say that's very well within your powers.
Therefore,
In addition, I'd like to provide one other reward. I'm sure you're aware that there's a man in town with the exchanging of mag for hunting monsters and the like. I'll put in a word with them so they're more flexible with you, not just here in Grand Trad, but across the kingdom. Money!
no pain can stop me now.
Inheritance skill slots from merchant to 2, and now I can get mag. I can get more mag.
Even then,
I shouldn't be the only one talking. You owe me some secrets of yours after all that. Grius tried to kill Louis, did he not? But I imagine you're aiming for the same thing. Connection with device isn't lost.
you there.
What are your true motives? What are you really aiming to do?
That's...
I want to better this country. Your true motives, I said. Though, I suppose it's not impossible for you to really do mean that. I can't tell what you're thinking at all. But I'll expose your true nature eventually.
I'm off.
That's all for today. Come by again when you can. I'm sure the dog will be delighted to see you.
I love money. I love money. Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Big money move. I'm gonna money.
I'm gonna be able to gamble so much.
The announcement is soon.
Warden's grand announcement is coming tomorrow, is it? What's this proclamation of his going to be, anyway? Warden's gonna thank us for what we did at the Grand Cathedral.
No.
I wouldn't hold your breath on that one. Ostensibly, the state army is getting all the credit for taking down that human, after all. We shall know soon enough. Little point in contemplating it further. Until then, let's simply do as we can and wait for events to unfold. That bitch is so ears. Yeah, that's the Hulkenberg.
Say there.
Well,
What is it?
I now no longer have to talk to anybody.
God, I am grieved.
Hi, can I put more things on the merchant? Because merchant funny.
You've acquired a new
Her name is Huckleberry Finn Lamau. That's really funny.
Please, do make yourselves comfortable.
Stroll, I'm pretty sure you can just, like, yeah, you can just get this out of the way right now, so fucking, ooh. Looking sick. Nice big-ass sword, dude. Do you really, actually, no, you do need 4 swords. I'm sorry, that was on me.
Fascinating.
Sorry, I'm the stupid
This
one
right
here.
here.
Gallant who welcomes overwhelming numbers and wins against
All
all
right.
protect the weak. Big Mag. Sure, here you go, buddy.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Bebop, bebop, oh bop, oh yeah. Without ready to bear thyself and fight with all thine heart, I should was suddenly a soul of the
Yeah.
warrior. That's not swords, master. Hero fruit. Oh
Right.
yeah,
I could get used to this.
yeah. Oh yeah, hero fruit. So you need to be rank 7. All right, buddy. All right, buddy pal. All right, dude.
Oh. You'll come again.
Wait, no, wait, oh, God damn it.
No, where?
Put me back in. I gotta put a new skill on, like, the little guy. Milky. Hi, Wombo!
I've been waiting.
Inherit skills. Because I have a second skill slot now for the merchant, and I need to put something here. Perfect punch would be stupid. It'd be funny, but it'd be stupid. Honestly, I could just take Tarukaja.
I have a few skills.
And then I can just buff the shit out of, like, Stroll, because Stroll does stupid amounts of damage as Brawler. I got Ranless on the bot. Do you want her? Sure.
What a cursed devil is this?
Thank you for looking out for me, Wombo. I owe you my life and my, like, Guilty Gear main.
What do you think?
I see.
Tell me more about God, Basket Man.
Long ago,
God's messengers ruled over existence. When they perished, they conferred a holy relic unto the world. This holy relic exists to this day and has been passed down for generations within our tribe as a divine object that represents God himself. We believe that only they who wield the divine relic, the instrument of God, can truly receive the authentic teachings. One of our teachings tells us to devote our entire being to what we hold most dear. Even now, it's the core tenet our priestess strives to embody.
All right.
Thank you. I just want to be tolerant.
Pleased to hear it.
We have told you all I can, but we Mustari live all over the place, hiding out in various places. If you're interested, you might try lending an ear to these other Mustari. I'm trying to not be racist, Basket Man. Can you please help?
What is it? Amazing.
I will say, usually whenever I cook my own eggs, like, I fuck them up bad because, like, I don't want to wait. So, like, the way I usually cook my eggs, right? Like, scrambled eggs. I love scrambled eggs because I'm, like, 4.
Next up is...
But, like, the way I cook them is, like, I'll, like, fry... Like, I'll cook my sausage in a pan, and, like, I'll just dump the eggs, like, the scrambled eggs. Like...
In that case...
Into... Like, the same pot. Like, the same pan. And I still have the heat on, like, really high, because, you know, I'm just cooking sausage in there. So then I get, like, these weirdly fucking, like, brown eggs. I have, like almost burnt spots on them, but I mean, like, it's, like, whatever, because, I mean, I don't want to wait. I'm now open-minded, and I'm not racist. That much.
Why, that's...
Conqueror needs that precious kindling with which a follower's passion may be inflamed. What about ruddy fried eggs? What about hard-boiled eggs? Okay, so, like, hard-boiled eggs are what you make deviled eggs out of, right? Because if so, then I like the deviled egg shell, and that's it.
Right then. Today's Forden's big announcement.
Put my controller down. But the connection to the device has been lost, so like keep careful about that one. I'm gonna like unplug this and like blow on it, I guess. You eat eggshells? I eat the deviled eggshells because I think they taste really good with salt. Okay, the device has been reconnected.
I guess
Bread,
the church
egg
has
salad?
to have
No.
some reaction to all that stuff the king said.
Whatever it is, Louis
Sorry, I
won't
just
be
scratched.
able to just ignore it. This might be a day that goes down in history.
You eat chalk too? I could. I used to suck on chalk as like a 6-year-old. You stop talking about eggs when you're sick. Eggs are good! Eggs are so good! I love it.
Gents, lend me your ears.
The egg.
Sanctifex Forden has spoken. The giant face in the sky, the massive rocks appearing throughout the land, and the mysterious voice claiming to be the past king. The Sanctus Church has officially recognized these happenings as the will of His Royal Majesty. So it really is
What
His
does chalk
Majesty.
taste like? Not
And
that
so,
good.
as His Majesty has decreed, whoever has gained the greatest trust of the people by the day of decision shall be our new king.
It's very much
This
just kind of
is a
like...
historic moment, good citizens. It's revolutionary. It's unprecedented.
It's
No
like
matter
dust.
who you are,
That's the best I can
you
describe it. It's
can
like
take
dust.
the throne.
Any
anyone.
Even me? If, and this is a big if, you are the person that all our people trust most in their hearts.
Maybe you could be king yourself, eh?
How big are
You're
your
popular
naturals?
enough.
Me? In charge? Well, that's the last thing this country needs. Right, let's review what we know, shall we? First, the new faces that have appeared on the rock. It shows us who's foremost in the running. We've worked out that much. The top 3 of the lot are also shown in the sky. Suppose that way you can see their inspiring faces anytime, anywhere.
Hold on. How's us common folk supposed to stand a chance against all these upper crusters?
Say you do become popular. With your face clear for all to see, surely that'd make you a prime target for assassination.
Not quite, friend. Not quite. A valid concern, but one His Majesty prepared for. Popular aspirants, at least those who make it onto the rock, are protected by royal magic. Assassinations off the table. Magic chains will spring to life and bind anyone who tries. I saw it happen with my own eyes to
What's
count
that?
Luis's sorry
Moon?
assailant.
Rock, King, King Rock, King
Literally
Moon.
anyone could be king? Even a pauper? Or a slave? Or a criminal?
Hold on. You mean to say we might not be ruled by Clamar? What does that mean for us?
Right, I've said my piece. You know all I know. Now go forth, ladies and gents, and spread the word.
Put me up there. I'm an
Whether
elder.
you're from our fair capital or the middle of nowhere, the crown's within your grasp. Anyone in the land could be our next king.
Universally hated king. I want to be that one.
I heard the announcement. The church has chosen to recognize this face's words as crown sent and shall abide by them.
They conceded that one quickly. Though I suppose it's a hard thing to deny, what with the royal palace hanging up there in the clouds.
Had they rushed a coronation for His Eminence Forden, it would have dashed any hope of reinstating His Highness. A small comfort.
I can tell from your face there's some bad news, too.
Do you recall those chains that froze Alsace in place? It seems that too was part of His Majesty's magic. Plainly, any candidates of sufficient favor cannot be deposed by force.
That's not good.
No, 'tis not indeed. This marks Luis as nigh untouchable. I will still seek to find him. Yet, even should we stand before the man himself, we could not kill him.
So,
No.
we can't,
If we can't
kill him.
then how do we break the curse?
What if we
The hell was
just
the
tie
king
him up and
thinking?
leave him in a room somewhere?
Greece was trying to save his son. He died for it.
Even so, without this magic, no aspirant would be safe from assassination, leaving Luis to dominate through sheer martial strength. We appear to be at an impasse.
Everyone, have you seen Maria?
Did something happen?
I checked her room and she isn't there. She wouldn't just leave without telling anyone. I couldn't deal with losing both of them.
I'll go look for her.
You will? Thank you.
Child!
When I think of what might happen to her.
If she left her room on her own, she must have had some reason.
Let's go search for her. If we head into town, we might find some clues.
Where?
The device! Every time I move my controller, it just disconnects. What the hell's wrong with you?
You're kidding.
All right. Where would children go?
Oi there!
I think raining today. Worse by the better conversion rate, so his sun comes out, you get less.
Ridiculous.
Where do children like to hang out?
I don't care who gets it.
Play on console or PC? PC. I play every single video game that I can on the computer.
Stop!
This?
Magdalene, you're getting fingers. Device collect model? Vermin's awfully observant. Hello, sir. Listen, what this cumulative done is none of your business, understand? You look into a strange Michael, I go to Sunshade Row. If you got no real business here, leave. Where are children? Graveyard. Children do love graveyards.
Let's go.
Where is the graveyard? Hi.
arouses great pity.
Oh, you still don't sell them, like...
Bye-bye, no.
You haven't changed your inventory to new, funnier items.
What's going on?
Oh, I'm in it now. This is all right. How did I wind up here? What in tarnation's going on?
No, you're not talking about a child. Where's the baby?
Louise, I can see it.
What? Children love graveyards.
All right.
Many children dream of the grave. We've all been there. Where would you even go?
Let's go.
Look at him. Don't worry, I think I got it. If I can just figure out how to get to the graveyard. Can I be the king?
That's terribly
I think it'd be very funny if there's just like a really helpful skeleton that everybody just loves in general. Okay, so that's where this leads. This does not lead to where I want it to lead. Do you lead to the graveyard? Duh.
It's not.
Okay, well, you don't know she's not there.
so foolish it arouses.
What should I do? What's going on?
Oh, I'm in it now. Ridiculous.
She could be. Or no.
All right, then.
I think it's a bit rude to discount children when they go to graves.
I'm out of ideas.
We didn't used to hang out at graveyards because it was quiet. I mean, like, you see, that's fair. It's a legitimate reason to hang out at graveyards.
Sorry. Hey!
Little girl, have you seen anyone like that around here? Yeah, half-blood, if so, yes, I did see it. Her and Papa looking all sad. I saw her go through the back alley. I swear to God, if she's actually at the graveyard. I was gonna go there. Overlord. Well, I mean, everybody's scared of, like, Ainz and Overlord because he's, like, kind of super fucking powerful. I'm talking, like, literally just like a regular-ass dungeon skeleton.
This is all right.
That just, he's got, like, really good ideas about, like, welfare programs. Can't let a girl like that walk the streets alone. You're just asking for trouble. She went inside. You let her pass? Why? Well, your eyes looked. I'd not be the one to stop her now. He's been coming to pray for a while, no matter how many glares she gets. That guy from Hades. Yeah, like Skelly, probably. Hello, baby.
Huh? Why?
What are you doing here?
Papa hasn't come home. And I always come here whenever I'm feeling lonely.
Ainz a
One
lich.
time he
Yeah,
came
kind
here
of.
to get me. I remember because he called my name. But I pray.
Protect the
And
child.
he still
Milky.
doesn't come back. Maybe because the cathedral is broken?
Maria.
Miss Fabienne says Papa can't come home anymore. But I know... Papa's gone away. He's gone somewhere I'll never see him again. Hasn't he? It's going to be so lonely. The loneliest it's ever been. But I have to be strong, don't I? But if it gets any lonelier, I don't know if I can do it.
I'm sorry. I promised we'd all come back together.
Let's
Why does everyone always leave? Mum was sick. The king and prince are gone. And now Papa? Why does everyone always leave? Is it my fault? I really did my best to be a good girl, but...
That's not why.
He's right, Maria. It's not your fault at all.
Listen to me, all right? Your father, he was fighting a very bad man. We were with him, but we couldn't protect him. I'm sorry.
I remember Papa saying something like that. He said, a really bad man might be our king. Is that part of it?
It'll work out somehow. I'm sure of it.
I hope the next king is as nice as you. Then maybe things won't always be so sad.
What if I became the king?
I think I understand the king's intentions now. Maybe this is the sort of tragedy he was trying to end. Maybe he wanted a world where the crown goes to one who acts like a king ought to. Not whoever's willing to spill the most blood to do it.
You may be right, but much as we wish it, this is not a fight that might be ended through words alone.
Even so, we have to try.
Maria, you're safe. Oh, you had me worried sick.
Sorry for leaving on my own.
No, it's all right.
Miss Fabienne, I'm hungry.
Maria, yes, that's right. Let's all sit down for some supper together. Thank you for finding her.
It looks like she's worked things out.
She's a strong girl.
But we've more troubles ahead. How now do we resolve this curse upon His Highness?
If Luis is the curse's caster, we've got to kill him to dispel it. So how do we do that if he's shielded by the king himself?
Drop a rock on him.
Back, but the prince is still asleep, and we're losing time. I don't think going back to the village is an option.
We cannot lose faith yet. There must be some further course we can pursue.
Well, there's the church's announcement. I expect they're trying to stop a wave of rival candidates from flooding the standings. I doubt the church would accept this popularity contest if they didn't already have a plan to game it.
True enough. I can only wonder at their aims. For today, we should content ourselves with rest and recovery.
Drop 2 rocks on him.
Sorry, did I wake you? Laying here, I always end up caught in my own thoughts. Grius and Maria. The prince. Just thinking in circles again. Not good, is it?
Let's think about it together.
Let's think about it together.
Keeping me company, are you? You really are a strange one. My kind of strange, if I'm honest. That book, is that the novel you're always carrying around? Feels like months ago now that I spotted you buried in it on the carriage ride to the fort.
They like, I don't know. I've been pretty close friends with a lot of people. I wouldn't call this close friendship.
Want to read it?
If you don't mind, since we finally some room to breathe. Oh, interesting. It's written through the lens of a fictional land. This bit's about the Utopia's security. In this world, there is no blood-stained contest for sovereignty. The people choose their sovereign from among themselves. One cannot put a sovereign to the sword to seize power. Such an act would be met with scorn and judged as murder. Taking power or wealth by force is seen as the most shameful of transgressions. Couldn't be further from reality, could it? We've a kingslayer on the brink of seizing the throne right now. And this idea of competing for public support. Here it sounds so commonplace, but the idea's thrown us all into chaos. Interesting. Perhaps I'm overthinking, but it sounds almost like the aim of the king's magic. You suppose there's some common inspiration? Still, I don't imagine this would turn out well in the real world. In public opinion, tribal perspective always divides us. Besides, does a decision made by the people guarantee it's right? Tribal squabbles aren't always political. Take us Clamars, for example.
Frotag just sitting in his lap
It can
reading
be
the book.
hard for us to see outside the bubble of our own worldview. We're the majority, and the tribe of the royal bloodline besides. That privilege can make us insensitive. A problem with no easy solution, I fear. Lofty words. I can hardly come to terms with my own ideals. Still, the discussions helped clear my head a little. Thank you. I've been so fixated on killing Luis, but maybe we could look into whether that's really the only way to lift the curse. Sleep should come easier now. I think I'll give it another chance. Wait, how long have you been asleep?
Time marches on.
Whenever I see Stroll lore dumping, I'm just like, whatever you say, beautiful. That's kind of just everybody with Stroll, so I get it.
Ladies and gents, have you heard the news? The curtain's about to rise on the show of a lifetime. To choose our new ruler, we're going to give all of you a chance to take center stage in a show of power for the whole kingdom. And we call it the Tournament for the Throne.
We're having a tournament arc already?
On a grand tour of the 3 allied nations' capitals, taking part in a variety of exciting trials. First, we have the Exhibition of the Brave. Slay a monster plaguing our fair people and bring its head to Oceania's capital in time. Biggest find takes the win. Official word is, this event's open to all. So what do you think, ladies and gents? Are you in it to watch or in it to win?
Stroll? Why call us so early in the morning? What is that journal?
I had Fabienne bring it up. Something occurred to me, so I asked her to go through Grius' personal effects.
Hey, looks like he was investigating the curse too.
There's a note here. Given the spell's complexity, it must have required a scribed formula.
You mean to suggest Luis possesses a written composition of the curse somewhere? And if we can find that...
Yes! I'd wager, even if we can't kill Luis, we might still have a shot at breaking the curse.
But that attack took place years ago, didn't it? This curse's formula could be lost for good.
We have little choice but to hope it's
Who's
not.
my next party member?
I'm not saying it will be easy. And the real trick will be finding it. We wouldn't leave it unprotected.
That reminds me. A crier for the church was handing these out.
A flyer for the Tournament for the Throne. This popularity contest is state-sponsored now. An interesting gamble for those politicians. I like the bit about all this being in the interest of fairness, those weasels. But saying it's being organized by the state. The throne's empty. This smells like the theocracy at work. Probably Forden himself.
You think Forden's looking to fix the competition in his favor? He's been in first place this whole time.
In the interest of fairness, remember? If he wins a fair race, he gets legitimized, and Luis gets put on the back foot.
That bodes ill. Those with existing support could easily solidify their claim. Even should His Highness wake, he may lose the throne.
If we don't hurry and find a way to get close to Luis, we're sunk. What are we supposed to do?
Big rock! As an Elda, I'm an outcast in this city. I think that gives us an advantage here.
We'll make Luis come to us.
How would we accomplish that? We're but strangers to him, and he gains nothing from it.
Let's enter this tournament for the throne.
Huh? Hey, were you even listening to us? Besides, the
I've got
prince
another plan.
isn't exactly in a position to take part in...
I don't think you're
Wait.
gonna go for that one.
It sounds crazy, but I think he might be onto something there. This could be just the excuse we need to get close to Luis. He doesn't care about your tribe so long as you prove capable, yes? That's what Zorba was saying.
Is it
which
the rock?
means
I
even though
see
the
that
world
you're
looks down
also
on you as
of
an elder,
the
having
granite
the power
persuasion.
to kill humans puts you in his good graces.
You're going to make him a candidate for the throne?
If all we need to do is get Luis's attention, then that's sure to get the job done. If we're lucky, he might even try to recruit us.
I see. An undercover operation, is it? Quite a gambit. But it may well be our best chance at finding this
I have a
formula.
crazy idea. 3
Just
rocks.
hold on a
Someone's
second.
speaking sense around here.
Getting Luis's attention is all well and good. But remember who's actually risking their life here.
Speaking of gambits, I want to show you this thing that showed up on my fucking Tumblr feed the other day. It is fucking amazing. What do you know about chess? You like chess? Have you ever thought about chess? Like in any capacity? And I mean like ever. Like, do you know, like, many moves in chess are apparently called gambits. Where the hell is it? 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 I know that I reblogged it. Didn't I? I did. Okay, look at this. I want you to look at this. Look at this with your eyes. You're gonna see the legendary King Gambit. Look at this. Oh, wait, you can't fucking hear it.
Be careful. If you're ready to tear up just more than 6. If you're ready to tear up your opponent MC6. This is the stop for gambit. I'll stop for gambit. So evil, so evil. Stop for gambit, yay. Protecting the evil needs a reasonable law. But Bishop aiming at your heart. Bishop stabbing the knife with your mistake. This is the game. Sacrifice the night. Sacrifice. Take the queen, take it. I have 2 blades. One will pierce your heart. The other will split your soul. This is a checkmate. So evil, stop for gambit.
I don't know why someone made a fucking, like, Vocaloid, like, explanation of the Stafford Gambit from chess. But it kind of rules. That's not Vocaloid. It was Vocaloid. Remember, Vocaloid can be anything, because, like, it's not just the big names. You can make a voice bank out of anything. Infiltrating Luis's ranks will be dangerous. If I'm found out, I'll be good as dead.
What do you think? Having heard all this, do you want to enter the running?
Of course I do.
No hesitation at all.
Right.
I think it was AI voice. It was not. There was an explanation directly under it. Hang on. Where is it? Apparently this is AI, but the closest I've ever gotten to my parents being proud of me getting good chess. It's Vocaloid, the software they use to make the voice. Same as we've been using software to make music at home for over 2.5 decades. Some modern programs for doing this let you tell the software what to sing. All the vocals are made from a voice bank sourced from paid artists who source the voice bank because they wanted to. It's not fucking auto-generated by ChatGPT or something. I'm pointing this out because AI means like 16 different things, and these days if you say AI, everyone assumes it's auto-generated drone created in the least ethical way, but I can assure of this case, they can think of, but in this case, it just means they made a cool animation, wrote a song, and happened to use a voice synthesizer for the song. It is not AI. It is Vocaloid. Do not worry. Assuage your fears.
In my ideal world, people can believe in their future. Their birth doesn't matter. No matter who someone is, they deserve a fair country. If it's to help achieve that, I will stand for the prince as a candidate for the throne.
Sheesh. So much for being a guide. Now you're the one leading me around.
I'm in it for the money.
Resolve has marked you a fine fit for the role. I have trusted you with my life before, and would gladly do so again.
But yeah, due to the way Vocaloid works, you can essentially, like... Alright, frame hiccup. But, like, due to the way Vocaloid works, you can make, like, a song and, like, a voice bank out of, like, fucking anything. As long as you have enough samples. Can you remove accents? Probably.
Good heavens. Haven't you put yourself in enough danger? Listen to me. I don't want you going down the same path he did. Are you really this set on running off again?
Yes.
Yes. I've got a job to do.
Oh, familiar words. I'll be cheering for you in this mess of a competition. Truth be told, I wish I could do more than feed and shelter you.
What's the competition?
It's a big, grand race to see who will be the next king. The whole country will be watching.
So you're going to try and become king? Wow! Then I'll cheer for you as loud as I can.
You have your first advocate, it seems.
Suppose you'll have to actually try for the throne now, eh? Your Majesty.
I'll never actually succeed.
That was the plan from the start.
That's the spirit.
Well, if we want Luis to notice you, we'll have to make quite a stir among the people. Maybe reaching for the throne will do it.
Does that mean you're not coming back?
No, we'll be back. Although we might be a while.
I don't like when it gets lonely.
Maria.
But I'll be cheering for you. I hope you win the race. You be a good king.
I can leave you my iPhone that has a stream of the prince when he's dying. You want that?
Thank you for your support.
Yeah.
If you're ever feeling
Now,
sad, you can look at
let's
this
get
sick guy.
registration out of the way, but we'll need some legs.
That
for
you
the
can think,
journey.
wow, I'm glad
It's
I'm not
mostly
him.
lawless wastes between cities.
Judging by this specified deadline, we're unlikely to reach the Principality of Oceana's capital in time on foot.
I bet all these fancy nobles have their own gauntlet runners to ride in.
A carriage might save our chances, if we could find one. Perhaps we split up for now. I'll leave you two to the registration. They should be taking entrance at the recruitment center.
This should be the place, right?
Excuse us, we're looking to join the tournament for the throne.
Aye? Bit young, ain't ya? And who's the kid? He with you?
I'm the one entering.
You? Really?
I've not heard of any age restrictions. There a problem?
Well, I'd not have thought it, but you're an elder, ain't ya? And you want to be king. Well, the novelty of it might win you some looks.
Could you just do your job, please? Can he register or not?
Can you shut the fuck up? Do your job. Stupid.
An elder? Now that I think of it, weren't you in that pack of recruits that went off to the northern fort? Thought I heard they were all wiped out. What?
I got better.
We got a deserter turning up.
No, they said he'd just dragged the company down, so they left him at the capital. He, got on the captain's bad side.
Could swear I've seen you before, too. Well, hardly matters with no captain to verify it with. Go on, then. You can represent the lesser tribes so nobody complains.
Whew. That was a close one.
And, obviously, you're gonna need a carriage. Otherwise, the whole thing's off for you. You're obligated to attend the opening ceremony tomorrow. It'll be at the plaza at the Grand Cathedral. Don't be late.
We'll have to hope Hulkenberg can find us a carriage.
As for us, I expect we should see about finding a monster to slay. If it's not impressive enough, Luis won't look twice at you.
Human.
Some postings over there. They should be offering bounties on monsters the guard can't handle. Let's take a look.
Luis. Kill Luis.
Looks like everyone else had the same idea.
One of these bounties is bound to make me stand out. But which? Bigger is probably better.
Hang on. There's nothing but small-time contracts here.
Are you not here for this tournament, then? Bit slow, I'm afraid. Most of my worthiest monster bills have already been snapped up by other competitors.
How about requests on anything aside from monsters? Bounties include criminals too, right?
I suppose I've got one of those, yeah.
Let's see. Ugh, he's horrible. Heisme, a villainous kidnapper. Looks like the army's been trying to catch him for a while now.
This might just be perfect.
Do you have any idea who that is?
Are you a party member?
Man's an elite. An ex-royal knight, they say. He'd make short work of a scrawny little urchin, and you can be sure of that. Besides, Didn't you hear what it is they're actually looking for?
Oh, of course. It's about whoever can bring in the biggest monster head, right?
Purple
If
leopard
you
print is certainly
imbeciles
fucking
can't even
something.
get that straight, you've no chance of winning. They want kingly types, not children play acting.
Stuck up little... Is that the kind of competition we can expect?
He was right about the rules, though. What are you thinking?
Don't worry, I know what I'm doing.
We're supposed to get a monster's head. So why are you going for a criminal? Any idea what he's up to?
Maybe it's because we don't actually have to win?
Sharp as always, Captain. Don't worry, I'll explain everything later.
As long as you can convince Hulkenberg, I guess.
Ho there! Are you really taking the bounty on Haisme? You three must be heaven sent. Please, would you listen to our plight? You're...
Holy shit, you're wide.
Gentlemen, I'm Barden, a guard captain for Matira, a town to the south. The bounty on Haisme is up at my behest.
A guard captain? This fellow's made some powerful enemies.
We can't afford lenience. On top of his past crimes, Haisme has stooped to abducting our wee ones. Our children. Selling them off, some say. If our city becomes known for nightly disappearances, what sane resident would stay? Community and trade will dwindle and die.
But he's just a lone kidnapper, right? Even if he's some infamous criminal.
Bingus, did you just call tic-tac-toe TikTok? Hi. Hi. So I think we need to have a very serious and very real conversation about how sometimes maybe using too much media is a bad thing. Sometimes, whenever we say brain rot, it's supposed to be funny, right? But I think this time, I think this is real brain rot. I think maybe it's time, maybe we log off for a while, huh, Bingus? Maybe we go outside. Maybe this is a very real touch grass moment for everybody. Don't forget that. Maybe go outside, go on a mental health walk, look at the sun or something. You forgot about tic-tac-toe. You called it TikTok. Watching the stream in my local park. See, okay, someone gets it. It's an honest mistake. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You know, you can go stroll your feed. You can scroll your feeds. It's fine. It's whatever. Maybe drink some water. Everybody likes water. Maybe have maybe a glass of water. Maybe lay down for a little bit. Or you need this. You need this. This is for you. I need to like move things around anyway, so I know like whenever pre-rolls are coming up. The device!
Why can't the guard handle it?
That's the trouble. He makes his hideout somewhere too dangerous for our soldiers to tread. Deep in the territory of vicious giant worms. We've no idea how he manages to operate out there without getting devoured himself.
I see. Tricky problem indeed.
I'd no choice but to swallow my pride and post a bounty. Yet no matter how many times I renew the bill, none have taken it.
I am.
Pitiful sight, isn't it? A soldier who can't protect his home, whether by strength or by surrender. Laugh if you must.
We just want to help you.
You only cast away your honor in the name of protection. Nothing pitiful in that. Swallow your pride no more, man. We'll take your contract.
Thanks to you. That you'd accept such a perilous request, even with this tournament looming over everything. Closure, thank you all, and thank God for bringing you to me. In that case, we shall meet in Matira, the old castle type. Please, make haste.
You want to shake my hand? You have a portrait. That might work.
Well, no backing out of this now. You sure this is what we want?
Way I see it, if we want to make a big impact this late, it's going to take some creativity. Besides, this is apparently a knight-turned kidnapper. The man can't be allowed to go on.
2
What would His
Minecraft
Royal
blocks
Highness
wide.
do in our place?
You can either make
Yes,
the
that's
1
fair.
block
I'll
diagonal
convince
jump
Hockenberg.
for the
Somehow.
stroll,
You go
or
on
you
and
can
accept
make
the
the
contract.
2 block jump for the Barden. Alright, you wanna gamble? You can gamble. My cat just keeps making noise on my floor. What do I have? What do I have here? I got this. Actually, no, I don't. What do I have? What do I have here? What do I have for gambling music? I got this. Alright, you addicts. Here's your hit.
Cream gravy.
Good cat noise? I mean, yeah, she's just like... She's just been like hunched, like curled up in a ball asleep on the floor for a while. You don't look like a background character. Wanna shake my hand? Look, I'm saying that, like, you put me in, like, any anime situation, I'm staying far... Actually, wait, no, I shouldn't say that. Okay, here's the thing. You are placed into, like, an anime situation. You don't know what genre it is. You have literally no clue what genre. What do you mean new audio devices connected? Shut the fuck up. But, like, okay, you have no idea what genre of, like, anime you're in. Do you get close to the protagonist? Yes or no? Do you, like... Yes, yes, fuck no. No, no, nah. I want to be a crafter or explorer. No. Fuck no. Not until I know the genre. You won't know the genre until, like, it's too late. Because, like, if you want to hang out with the protagonist, right? Then, like, there's a very real possibility, like, somewhere down the line, you figure out it's, like, one of the fucking... It's a drama horror anime. And then now you're locked in, like, a murder mystery. And you're like, fucking goddamn it. Or, you could run that risk, and maybe you're in a slice of life anime, and everything just happens around them. It's a 50-50, I get fucking obliterated either way, so why not? You get it. Alright, back to the device.
What now?
Alright, kidnapper bounty.
Look at that.
You whippersnapper like you doing here? Tell me you actually can participate in the tournament for the throne. The audacity of youth. That's rich, a mere fledgling with no history of experience. Well, speak of his king. Makes me sick to my stomach. Thank you. Ideal leader of this country is a dignified man of a great age, one with years of experience, and yet upstart school children like you and Luis dare to. Hardly matters, you won't be able to fight much longer, so struggle as you like. I'll happy to give a eulogy at your funeral. Thank you, Silver Surfer.
What now?
Wait!
How do I accept the fucking bounty?
Hey!
Sure can handle that? I can't be liable if you get yourself killed out there. You're an odd one, alright. Either that or you're just green. Head to Martria. You get probably more information there.
Focus.
No deadline. 4-rank scary guy.
Let's call it.
Contract, let's head back to the inn for now.
No registration issues, I trust?
No, indeed. And we found ourselves a perfect target.
First thing I do is
Fine
stab my
work.
finger. If there's no blood, I'm fine. You're smart, actually.
Troll.
See? She's convinced. Nothing to worry about. Don't worry about it. I'll prepare a map of the surrounding areas as well. But never mind that. Have you found us a kingly carriage?
Well, I have made some arrangements. How best to put it? The vessel itself is without peer. Supposedly, it will come to us on the day of the opening ceremony.
You don't sound too sure about
Hey,
that.
Hulkenberg, what'd you get?
No, I'm certain. All I mean to say is, well, you shall soon see for yourself.
Well, under the circumstances, I'll take what we can get. And setting that up in a day. Not so bad having a knight on our side.
You needn't speak so. In truth, I've just resigned from the Knight's Order. Though 'tis only my bond of service I relinquish, not my title. We will shortly be seeking Luis's esteem. Should it come to light that I am a knight in active service, it may jeopardize our efforts.
Still, you didn't hesitate to leave. I can tell you're serious about this.
It was not an abrupt parting. I've come to doubt the Order since returning to find them serving the Santifex and not the Royals. Those who refused the Church's rule were cast out for their defiance. I only hope those fallen knights found useful employ elsewhere.
Sounds like you've been through a lot too.
Well, in any case, we can focus on our bounty contract now. Let's make sure we get some proper rest tonight.
We ceremony for the tournament
Let's
tomorrow.
rest.
We should probably go to bed. All right, you slimy, smarmy son of a bitch. It just like threw ads up out of nowhere. There was still like 3 minutes left. It should have done this. All right, so give this a second. Let ads do their thing. You can go do your thing. We can all reconvene here in like 30 seconds. All right, that's like 2 minutes. My nose. My fucking nose. How do you check if there's ads on your end? Oh, you can't. If you're subbed, you're not gonna know. If you're not subbed, you'll know, because you'll be looking at ads right now. But if you're subbed, you'll never know. If you're subbed, then, you know, you can just sit here with me. In silence. No one fucking talk. This is silent goddamn reading time. Sure the party members would win in a rap battle? Scroll. That's like not even a question. Stroll would just win, hands down. What you're in? Well, I mean, I can't see it either, weirdly enough, because like I can only really tell whenever the run 3-minute ad break thing is like off cooldown. How goes the political campaign? I've been elected as Chief Executive Officer of New Diseases in Madagascar. So soon. All right, soon. My political career will skyrocket. Being in a country that Twitch can't play ads and also does it. I mean, that's true. Good job on that one. Congrats on the disease. Thanks. I'm gonna make new ones. This also gives me a chance to try to figure out what the hell's wrong with my controller. Why does it keep disconnecting? Soldier of Christ, why do you hide behind behind such a mantle? The demon of Babylon wears the mantle of the righteous. Ad's done, I think. Probably. Hopefully. It's not off cooldown yet, but I mean, whatever. I can never tell, which is like the bad thing, but whatever. Where is my bedroom?
Good night.
Good night, garlic.
Can I come in?
No!
Want to read some more?
Not today. You're all leaving tomorrow, right? I'll be cheering for you. So I just... Oh no. I promised Miss Fabian I wouldn't cry.
It's all right. I won't tell her.
Papa was trying to stop a bad man, you said. And that's what you're all doing too, isn't it?
I love this mess so much. Thanks.
Please come back home safe. I'll be waiting here as long as it takes.
It's a promise.
All right. Promise? The next time I see you again. Can you tell me more about the outside world?
Shake my hand.
This one's important.
I never got a chance to say this to Papa. So, thank you. I'll go to bed now.
Shake my hand.
May I have a moment?
Good night.
I was hoping for a chance to speak before we set out. Since our meeting, I've done nothing but impose on you. Now, you risk your very life for this cause. 'Tis no easy burden. It pains me to see. When I think of how this may yet save His Highness, I lose sight of all else. Such disregard ill becomes me.
I'm all ears, Hulkenberg.
Don't worry about it.
'Tis kind of you to say. But that book, we met once before, on a carriage bound for the capital. Do you recall?
Now that you mention it, I do.
My apologies. I thought only to minimize casualties, one way or another. So, 'tis a novel envisioning an ideal world. Curious to see a utopian novel these days. I'd thought them long since banned. Ah, you needn't worry. I've no intention of taking it from you. I've sometimes wondered why such books were forbidden. Rumors say the Sanctists objected to their contents. Yet I wonder, how could a simple book have possibly stung them so? Do you mind if I read a passage or two?
Holy shit,
So
democracy.
It is a fiction written as if a personal account. This chapter seems to concern the system by which the nation's leader is decided. In this country, one cannot become even a statesman, much less sovereign, without the consent of the people. Those who aspire to statecraft must first solemnly swear before the people what they will do in service of their country. Should they earn title but break their word, they are denounced and stripped of power. Such is the authority of the people. In this way, it is the people who are the land's true king. Quite the opposite of our own country. Now I see why our upper echelons would abolish such texts. Had our lands embraced such accountability, perhaps His Royal Highness would not have suffered such a fate. No. As a knight, it's not my place to say. I must clear my head of these fantasies. In the end, clinging to a dream will do me no good. Oh, I suppose 'tis not so bad to dream now and then. It takes power to walk the path of our dearest hopes.
I love how everything about this is just people going like, man, I wish voting worked like
My
this.
dearest dream. 'Tis to save His Highness, even at the cost of my life. Nothing more.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Metal's Day. Oh, hey, the budget's back. Okay, there's a woman here. Holy shit, lady, you got hair!
Lady Juna!
White woman spotted.
Far away sky, blue and clear. Echo my wish, so that all may hear. One and all born to this land, as here we stand. Let us greet the rising dawn, hand in hand.
Is she? I don't think so. I think we're the elder. And, like, that's it.
Far away sky so clear. Let my wish echo far beyond the
Close enough. Welcome back, Princess Zelda.
Even I'm feeling the heat. Well, I suppose it's time to fan the flames.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome one and all to the inauguration of the Tournament for the Throne! For the first time, the crown is anyone's to claim, as long as the aspirants can complete 3 grueling challenges.
Wow, a Sanctus Crier!
We gotta find the Waka of this game.
Let's discuss
Oh,
the
yeah,
venues.
sure. It's gonna be real hard to find the
We kick
racist
off
in this
the
game.
West, in the Pearl of the Coast, the Principality
Alright, keep your
of
eyes
Montreal's
out.
Harbour City capital, Port Brilehaven. There, they face their first challenge, the Exhibition of the Brave. Each contender must bring back the head of a monster, a mark of their prowess and courage. Next, our would-be monarchs head east. Upon the misty peaks, we arrive in the Principality of Montario's beautiful city of faith, Altaberry Heights. And finally, our heroes make their well-deserved return home to Grand Trad. But first, let's do introductions. It's time to meet those risking their lives for the crown. Closest to the throne, I know him, you know him. It's Sanctism's one and only 78th Sanctifex, His Eminence, Forden!
I should have breathed whenever you're saying that. Holy shit.
Victory to Sanctifex Forden!
I claim no great ambition, nor any heated calls to action. All I wish is to restore order for our people and to safeguard our land from the threats beyond. This chaos we face is but one of God's many trials. Let us restore our kingdom's glory together!
Moving right along, we come next to His Eminence's champion, the very spear in his hand, the warrior monk captain of the Crown Theocracy, Master Guido!
I come before you only in loyal service of His Eminence. I relinquish the throne to him gladly.
I don't like him at all.
But those who would seize the crown by force, I will teach you to fear God and to fear me!
Don't look at me with your eyes. I don't know. Something's bad about that.
How many horses do the Sanctus have in this race? Still, it's not over by far. The Luis supporters won't take this lying down.
What cowardice, Friar! Where's Count Louise?
Right, all right, settle down. At this time, I can report that Count Luis has not applied to enter the tournament.
What? He's not even entering?
Then what becomes of us? Our entire purpose in this race was to get closer to him.
Don't worry. He's definitely paying attention. He's only in second as it is, so we can't afford to ignore this whole production. Sit tight. I'm sure he'll make a move soon.
All right, all right. For those Count Luis supporters, you might want to meet our next entrant. A rising socialite, a man of ambition, godless and fearless, the brash young warrior serving Count Luis.
Oh, it's the leopard guy.
The Black Hound.
Him? So he was one of Luis's men.
Is cheetah print? I don't know.
The fallen king embraced sanctism and all its holy tenets, and for what? He was nothing before Lord Luis. Look to the sky all you wish. No god can save you! What our country needs is power!
Poison type gym leader.
it's not
How
quite
dudes
all
that
the
are fucking
contenders, but
super
let's get
affected
on
by
with the
ground look.
introductions. The great liberal merchant, it's Roger Ward. By war, by conquest, by right, it's Rudolph Kraus. In it more for the gauntlet runners than the throne, it's Lena Caden.
Love her.
Sure to be popular by pledging free drinks for life, it's Loveless O'Shea.
I love Loveless.
Uplifting the beautiful and deposing the hideous, it's Milo Maurizio.
Wow. If we lose this, I think the country has some even bigger problems.
Now, I do believe we have one final candidate. Do we have an Elden boy present? Come on, let's see a face.
I'm an elder.
What? An elder? Disgraceful. Is this the only way you could think to distinguish yourself?
By the way, the ride you applied with still hasn't arrived. And if it doesn't show up by the time the noon bell rings, you're disqualified. All right?
Hey! What's going on?
That nitwit! What is he doing?
I'm an elder.
So, contestants, are you ready?
What? Last, I say! Wait! How'd you behave?
A land runner? It's quick!
Wait, it's headed right for the...
It'll crash! Whoa!
What the heck is that?
Wonderful. So much for a first impression.
What hell? Isn't he a marvel, chums?
Oh, and I love this guy.
Don't! You nearly brought down the cathedral! Have a care, you fool. It was bad enough when Luis did it the first time. That feckless, shameless old fool.
Not bad, kid. Guess you've got some interesting tricks up your sleeve after all. Right! I'd call that a full roster. Ladies and gentlemen, race across the land. Go! Prove yourself worthy and earn your crown. For the people, for the throne. Let the games begin!
We must take to the road.
Come on, come on! So fast! Gotta hold on to something or I'll get blown up!
It's incredible!
Who the hell's our guy? I love Steel Ball Run. We're gonna get Jesus back! Oh, going up in numbers is good. I was like, that is lose popularity?
Can you hear me?
I'll run along the main road then. Doesn't seem to be doing as much. Just as crazy as this runner. I'll take the compliment, little lady. Let's have some coordinates for a little test run. What's happening right now?
Let's see.
We want to go to a place called Martyria. Martyria? Old Castletown, I think. Should be a ways south. Let's go.
Wow.
On to Martyria, is it? Yeah, on this craft's legs. I say it'll be 4 days, 3 nights about.
Oh.
4 days and 3 nights. That's a great deal faster than a carriage, and surely the roads would be safer at that kind of speed. Molly good! Now cinch those bridges, chaps! Full steam ahead to Martyria, Old Castletown! So it's golf rules. Golf rules of lower number gooder, bigger number
This is
worser.
amazing. I don't know a thing about gauntlet runners, but even I can tell this is a hell of a craft. I can hardly believe she's ours to drive.
You're telling me, lad? Feels like ages since I've been out on the open road. This girl's been waiting long enough for her time to shine.
So this is what you use to talk with the driver? Convenient, that.
Look, old fellow, are you really on our side? You realize we don't have funds to pay you.
Money? Ha! I'm not in this for the money, boy. What I want is a little gusto. What do you
He's
think,
in it for the
lad?
thrill of the
It's
game.
a rush.
It is at that.
Like riding the wind.
That's the ticket. It's been so long since I've had a good chinwag.
Brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah, it's amazing.
You've a good head on your shoulders, boy. Yes, I can tell you're a sharp one. Where to, ladies? The world is our shellfish.
You certainly are a different person behind the wheel.
Hey, Hulkenberg! Can we get an explanation yet?
That man is Neurus. An Ishkia, if 'twas not obvious from the wings. And despite everything, he was heir to a noble house and personal machinist for the royal family.
What?
He's a master engineer, of course, positively peerless. But as you can see, the runners get him a bit excitable.
I love his outfit. He is just here for the love of the game. Now your hair's orange.
Are you there? I'm coming in. Even amidst all this commotion in town, I find you buried in your work.
Too much to do.
As always. To business then. I must ask a favor. Would you be able to ready a carriage for me?
No new commissions. No time for them. Ask another right.
It is not a new one I require. Before His Highness disappeared, did you not accept a contract to build him a custom carriage? Without a formal owner, I reasoned that it must now lie unused. I was hoping I might borrow it a short while.
Pish and tosh, woman. She is for royal use and naught else.
'Tis an unreasonable request, I know. But I'd not be asking without a grave need. Might I at least see it?
I mean, well,
'Twas specially made for His Highness, yes? Not a work you'd have sold off. Where lies it now?
I've deadlines to meet, dash it. Off with you now. Leave me be.
You've been acting stranger than usual. What ails you?
Whoa!
Good God. Is this a gauntlet runner? The very craft commissioned for His Highness the Prince? Even knowing His Highness was gone, still you toiled away. Oh, Neurus, you are an inspiration. Such nobility of purpose.
Yes. Right.
However, for a craft meant for the royal family, it is rather excessive, isn't it? Did you really built this vehicle exactly to their orders? You cannot mean...
Well, at first, certainly. I followed the blueprints exactly. But then His Highness died, and... well, I couldn't just let the old girl waste away. A masterpiece like her? Collecting dust in storage? No! Unacceptable! Unthinkable! I'm working toward a dream. And this poor old girl is going to help me see it through. And then, finally...
You imbecile! A lowly, brazen court engineer butchering His Highness's inheritance for a hobby! For this mania! You embezzled the royal treasury and disrespected his legacy! Treason!
Mercy, please! Look, take my head if you must, milady. But leave the Balliol runner alone.
Look, this runner... It is fully
Let my man
operational
live.
now, is it? Then I suggest you cooperate, for both our sakes. Finish your tinkering by tomorrow and bring it to the Grand Cathedral as soon as you can.
Eh? What's all this now? You play the proud soldier at me and then pluck it for your own schemes?
'Tis no scheme. I would use it for His Highness's sake.
For His Highness, eh? Hold a tick. Haven't you been looking for him? Wandering across God knows where, last I heard. So if you're back now and now you want a gauntlet runner for His Highness? Is His Highness still alive? That's it! I've got you, haven't I?
'Twas His Highness who gave you refuge while you were only a heretical scholar condemned by the Sanctists. The time has come to repay his mercy.
Understood.
Thanks, you two. I wonder, like,
Is
listen
that
to him talk.
enough? Can this old duck really handle an undercover operation?
I know what you're thinking, but 'tis at least true that he feels an undying debt of gratitude to the royal family.
Pish and tosh, boy. A little faith. Not to brag, but this old duck's craft might be the fastest gauntlet runner in the kingdom. Why, probably the world.
I think. Maybe.
How encouraging.
All I want is to push this runner as far and as fast as she can go. Show her off to the world. And you? Well, I presume you'd rather work together than have to walk, eh?
I don't know about this, but I guess we'll just have to trust him. What do you think?
I like him.
I think we can count on him.
If you're sure, I suppose. We'll deal with it if we have to.
No one is more trustworthy than the fucking,
He
like,
knows the
insane
prince is alive,
engineers.
so we can't just leave him to his own devices. We're all in the same boat. Or runner, I guess.
You lot can handle the fighting, and I'll handle all the driving and grease work. Just make sure you've got a proper plan for all this mess now.
This guy's got no filter. But he has a point. We do need to talk strategy.
All
So,
engineers are
summing
insane,
up,
which is
our
why
first
if
trial
they
is to slay a
trust you,
monster.
you know you're
We
safe.
Take its head as proof, then get it to the goal line before the deadline. The bigger the head, the better. Our destination is Port Brilehaven, the capital of the Western Principality of Oceania. It'd be a trek on foot, but this gauntlet runner should make it a snap.
So getting the bounty's head is our next move. And our target is a nefarious criminal who's been kidnapping and selling off children. Right?
A criminal? Did the task not specify a monster's head?
Don't worry, all part of the plan. We don't need to win this thing. We just need to get Luis's attention. Everyone's going to show up with monster heads, and we shake things up with a felon. A knight-turned-kidnapper at that. Shows them we're there for justice.
But to deliberately violate the rules, we risk being disqualified entirely. Then again, 'tis just as likely to win the people's attention and thereby Luis's. I do understand the intent. What do you think of this plan?
I trust all of you completely.
Good enough for me. A captain's got to trust his crew, after all. The bounty's Heisme, an ex-knight. I realize that's a little close to home, Hulkenberg, so if you'd rather hang back...
No. His title is precisely why I cannot let his atrocities stand.
Who's our next party member?
And yet, 'tis strange indeed that we are hunting a mere man when the trial demands a monster. Then again, our true aim is beyond the ambitions of any other aspirant. Our fate rests in this plan of yours, Stroll.
Thank you. I'll try to ensure your trust isn't misplaced.
I do love our party as of currently, though. They're all, like, again, they all just gel really well together.
Righto. Then our course is set. Feel free to use anything in the Gauntlet Runner. Even got a bathing room if you could use a wash.
Good to know. We can always look around more thoroughly later.
Yes. You needn't tire yourself out before we arrive.
Well, I'm a tinkerer and not much else. All my fighting happens in the old workshop. But I'll take you wherever you're going for your sake and mine. After all, the wilds out there are no berry picnic. Oh no. It's a den of wild beasts and savage scoundrels. And we'll not get past it without days on the road together.
So if you notice, around the table, we are missing 5 party members. Because we have 5 seats that are not full. Which means, holy shit, this is gonna get real, this is gonna get real big real quick.
So, if you need anything besides a steady hand on the wheel, give me a hoot. Bound to find me in the cockpit or the engine room.
He's certainly an eccentric, but he doesn't seem like a bad person. We'll get used to him, I suppose.
If you go to the bathroom on days ending in 5, you get +1 luck. What kind of playground rumor? You can visit Archimedia, and you can visit the engine room.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, the day doesn't end in 5 yet. If you piss on Idol's Day, you get +1 luck. You get +1 luck for taking a shit on a day ending in 5 or 0. So where's the engine room? That's the kitchen. Engine room. Wait, washing machine? Oh, it has like a real heart.
Hello?
We're stopping a gauntlet runner, huh? It scared me. Looks like there's pipes in here too. On a run-a-phone! One in every room! Now, I believe you heard your spectacular speculating on the old girl's inner workings. Not the runners whose magla crystals as fuel to run, you see. Used to be you take your life in your hands when you traveled the wilds. Then, thanks to the kingdom's greatest minds, the Gauntlet Runner was born. The runner's actual legs are based on a colossal beasts made from zero momentum loss. Made for zero momentum loss, even on the roughest terrain. Among other things, I've modified this craft with a bit more zip and speed, another step closer to my dream. What dream? Long story, my girl. Best told to a captive audience with no plans for the next few days and nights. Never mind then. Maybe some other time. Anyway, still believe that the old girl is a work in progress, but by the time I'm done, oh, she'll have some new tricks. Just you watch. It'll be sunset before long, so start thinking about bedding down for the night. Can't run in the dark if the old girl needs a rest as much as we do. Continue to your destination while spending time with the Gauntlet Runner. You use this ability to obtain items, raise abilities, and do other things you won't be able to do in town. Praising the kitchen, reading books at the bookshelf, or using the washing machine, or it can become available over time. And you can spend time with your allies, which may help improve your virtues. At the end of the day, the choice is yours. I can sweep.
Come on.
Great wind collects dust, pretty nifty. Oh, so it's a vacuum. Strengthen your legs, right? And max HP will increase. Okay, well that's just training, and I don't want to train. I think it's better if I work on my virtues. The device. Bookshelf lined with interesting books. Expand the mind. I may gain more imagination. Oh, we've got like little tubes. I want to sleep in a tube. Hey, Scroll, what's up? I feel drunk. Okay.
Sorry.
I'll survive. I can handle the swing of a carriage, but this, it's another beast. So I need to learn to endure it. Motion sickness. How about you, Hulkenberg? I almost called you Heisenberg. You're doing good. The nurse said he got the kitchen up and running. If you're hungry, would you fancy a meal? I consider myself a chef of any great skill, but Stroll said he wanted to try some of the recipes he learned at the Hushed Honeybee. Alright, what if I just read a book? I haven't worked on my imagination at all, so whatever. To be honest with you, I've realized something. There's so many things in this world which, very simply, I don't understand. There's so many things I've learned since we started traveling together.
That's right.
It's the same for me. We relate, huh? So much one needs to see firsthand to comprehend. Hey, Will. I know this time we're traveling for our mission, but if all goes well, I want to go on another journey where I'm free to do what I want.
So then...
Should I write a book about our travels?
Sweet!
Good idea. Just make sure to include me as a co-author, alright? Of course, if I want to contribute further to whatever you do in the future, I'll have to keep working hard. Well, do you think of anything I can do to help you out? Just teaching me and telling me things is great. Not really all that knowledgeable, though. If that's how you feel, though, I'll gladly tell you every insight I have. Everything we've been through recently, I've realized that knowledge is an invaluable asset. I want to keep experiencing new wonders. Let's never stop learning together. This conversation kind of went off in a unique direction, huh? Let's keep reading the book for a bit. It describes a new world. If a place other than this really exists, I'd like to visit it someday. I like this. I like Garlic. Garlic and Will have a very good, like, chemistry together. Great asset. Great asset. Great asset. Great asset.
The Gauntlet Runner arrives at the desert camp as the scorching sun sinks below the horizon.
Garlic? Yeah, it's her name.
And the curtain of night falls over.
Her name's
the
Garlic.
land, protected within the stalwart hull of the
Like
Gauntlet Runner.
Like the plant. The
party
vegetable? I
gains
think it's a
short
vegetable. Is garlic a vegetable?
peaceful
Or is it a fruit? Bye, Milky. Enjoy your Sisyphus boulder. It's a root? It didn't look like a root. I'd believe vegetable. At night, the vast wilderness outside of town is ensconced by darkness. Forcing your way through the unmarked terrain is very dangerous, even with a stalwart gauntlet runner. Instead, establish camp somewhere safe. You can resume your travels next morning. While at encampment, you can use any of the facilities in the gauntlet runner like usual, but you can also reminisce about the journey with your allies. Give it a try. First time camping in the gauntlet runner. I'm excited, but it'll be a long night, so why not spend some time relaxing with someone? Scroll! Let's imagine the darkness. Hey. Weapons are as sharp as they're going to get, and I'm not up to much. Gotta keep me company for a while.
Now then.
Stuff is Barteria. Feels like just yesterday when I first arrived in the royal capital. So much has happened in such a short span of time. I met you when we went to over to the northern fortress and awakened to a mysterious power. I had once thought magic like this only existed in heroic tales of times long past.
Speaking of
which, I've been thinking that perhaps this is the same power the Hero King once used. If that's the case, then why do you think so many of them met miserable ends?
What's that about?
Power isn't everything.
Oh, I see.
I see. As kings, they had to govern their people and maintain the peace. Martial might alone wouldn't help you there. Perhaps it's not a matter of how much power you have, but how you choose to wield it. Moreover, we've got more than one power at our disposal, and on top of that, we've got allies who share these abilities as well.
Then,
if we continue to master these archetypes, then maybe, just maybe, we'll be able to surpass the great hero kings of old. Though all this does make me wonder just how many more of these powers are still out there.
All right.
I imagined things. Am I good at it yet? I'm still vapid. No, it's too early for bed. Talk some more. Stroll and I talked. And then he paid me.
Time marches on, and the age of a new
Milky
king
just sounded like
draws
Scooby-Doo.
nearer.
Reggie, I need to master the right types, Reggie.
Good morning.
I'm the roars master, Reggie.
Like Scoob!
True.
We need a healer, man! You can't just do all the damage!
Reggie, I'm gonna get a writ, Reggie.
My boy, remember who maintains this rugged girl? Nary a grain of sand can fit between her seams. I assure you, regardless, we'll be leaving these arid dunes behind tomorrow.
I knew it!
Runners really are great, aren't they? Carriage would never be able to get through the desert this fast, but just keep an eye on the road, okay, Nurse?
Nurse.
Day ending in 5, go take a shit! Where's the bathroom? Where's the bathroom? Is this the bathroom? Oh, this thing is fucking weird.
What's this?
Alright, big barrel. Where's the bathroom? Where's the bathroom? Where's the bathroom? Where is the bathroom? Are you bathroom? Bathroom! Toilet!
Right.
My luck increased by 1. So let's see. What the hell are those? What are these days? Okay, so courage. I can work on courage, or I could work on wisdom. I already have 2 wisdom. I need courage. Hey. Roll! Join me. It's as refreshing for the mind as it is for our battles.
Now then.
Let's have a look at your blade, then.
Got a moment?
You'll think I'm getting ahead of myself here, but after things settle down, I'd like to live without the sword. I admire the idea of a world where monsters and senseless violence don't exist, where nothing is taken from you by others. That's why one day I want to restore my ruined hometown to its former glory, and not just mine, all the ruined hometowns. Hey, how about you? Shared my plan, let's hear yours. What do you do when the fight's over?
So that means...
I think I'd want to travel.
Oh, I see.
Know where the wind takes you, I take it. That does sound nice. Gotta get stronger. Even if the village gets rebuilt, it's all for naught if it gets attacked by monsters again. I want to be strong enough to rid this country of monsters, not just leave it to a spineless army and its incompetent generals. They only have power to kill those who oppose them. They have no desire to protect their people. Just like Luis.
Look at that.
I want to do something about that too.
Yeah.
I agree, but seeing the state of our country's army, I'm all the more glad you're our captain. Truly. You've resolved to stand in the front line of our fight, so it's only right that you lead. Our fight, I say. I forced my way into your mission.
Hey.
I envy you sometimes, you know. To act with such conviction. How does one become so bold?
No.
You have moments where I waver. Suppose we all do, but you manage to keep a cool head when you do, unlike me. That's why you're our captain. All this is to say, I have faith in you. We've more battles ahead, and I'll be counting on you to get us through them. In the end, the king will be determined by what our people think, what the people think of as justice. They're free to make their choice, but so is the one being chosen. I wonder who it'll end up being at the end of all of this.
All right.
Anyway, this sword's shining like new. Let's finish this up. Caring for my weapon has given me the courage needed to kill a guy.
Now then.
There we go, I'm spirited.
Courage.
Thou aspire to true sovereignty. Kindle the flame of thy courage to ignite the hearts of thy people.
Why, that's...
I spent some time with Stroll. And then he paid me.
I say, we could stop.
Oh, hey, break time, chums! There's something up ahead, so we'll be stopping there.
Coming now into view is the Tree of Prophecy, a resplendent tapestry of color against the backdrop of the bleak desert. One theory is that the tree's roots gorge on the land's magma, and still another is that it gorges on those enraptured by its colorful foliage, as though themselves snared by the bewitching magma surrounding the tree. The Gauntlet Runner comes to a stop at its base.
Here we are. Should we get a closer look? Sick.
Wow.
So pretty. It's not just leaves. It's as though the whole area has been painted red.
Certainly.
This place calls to mind a picture book I read as a child. It told of a great tree located somewhere within the country, whose colors shifted to foretell unusual events in times ahead. How exactly would a tree foretell the future? How does a plant grow this huge in the middle of a desert? I'm not sure if this explains it, but I'm sensing an incredible amount of magma in the air here. If your hypothesis is correct, that would make this no mere tree, no sir, but a magical organism that feeds off of magma. Matter of scientific research, I must document this discovery. And then he drew. Wow, Norris, how'd you get so good at drawing? My boy, meticulous documentation is the foundation of all good research. There you have it. I'm finished here. He doesn't keep saying. Is it for research?
But
all the pertinent information I need has been etched into my very mind. I can make do without the sketch itself. Received Norris's resplendent research picture. The drawing is intricately detailed and could accurately convey the full majesty of this place to a viewer who has never been here.
Hey there.
I'm gonna give that to Maria. I bet she'd love to see something from our journey. We can tell her a story about this place.
Huh?
A magical organism in the form of a tree. Say, aren't fairies in the same classification? Precisely. Gallica's most precious treasure is the most precious treasure as well. I've been observing her very closely, which has given me a great insight into my own research into flight.
Huh?
You've been observing this whole time? I don't recall you asking, so knock it off.
However,
turning our attention back to the tree, I'd heard it tints itself blue to herald the arrival of a favorable development. What manner of anomaly is its current color portends?
all right.
My wisdom. I am so fucking wise. How many races are there? Like
the
76.
Runner arrives in a quiet clearing, concealed by boulders, as darkness reclaims the wilderness for itself. Monsters run rampant in the wilds. To sleep here would be perilous, unless from within the safety of a Gauntlet Runner. The party, secure in their Gauntlet Runner, spends the night in peace.
If blue good, red must be gooder. What kind of place Martyria is? So you can help me work on my imagination? I'm a fledgling who has taken a mere single step. Well, at least I'm not like a whelp anymore, or like a wretch. I think they called me a wretch the first time. I do need to work on my imagination.
Well met.
I suppose you're as overburdened with free time as I am. I certainly am no stranger to traveling, but I have no idea how to spend idle hours. The idea appeals. Might we talk for a bit? I like imagination! This power we've awoken to, I have all sorts of questions, but what I really find curious are these forms we take on. Each has their unique aspects, but one bit they all have in common is their armor-like appearance. What do you make of that? Honest to God, it's cool?
Certainly.
I think it looks cool.
I see.
I do find the austerity of the designs intriguing, but I was not speaking on how they look per se. In my opinion, the armor encloses the raging forces within us, allowing us to direct that power as one directs a horse by its reins. They said people lose their magic because they refuse to confront their fears and anxieties, forever unaware of the power lurking within them. Is that not then the very condition to awaken our slumbering power? Also, hence why it is so exhausting and why it cannot be maintained for long. Ravenous appetite I had afterwards is proof. We do well to practice diligence maintaining our food reserves.
All right.
My imagination takes so long to level up. And my eloquence hasn't even begun. Getting quite late, but we've a ways to go yet, so I would very much like to continue chatting with you. She's so cute. She is cute.
Time marches on.
Yeah, it is
and
kind of
the
like
age
Ego.
of the new king draws nearer.
But there's not really like a downside to not having it happen. You know, you're not going to distort.
Finally! We're out of the desert!
I love garlic.
Oh wow, I missed all this green!
So much budget in this game.
Ugh. Why is it so bumpy?
That'd be the change in terrain, lad.
See, got to let the suspensions get used to hard ground instead of soft sand.
Must be nice to fly everywhere.
What the? Did we just crash?
Of course not. That's
a cannonade.
Yeah, you son of the bitch.
My star is rising! Ah!
Sanctism will reign!
It's them. Remember, from the opening ceremony. I think one of them is Godot, Forden's confidant, and the other is Luis's man, Gladel.
Prominent candidates. Shouldn't the king's magic petrify them for their aggression?
No, see where they're aiming. They're not shooting to kill, just to take out the opposing runner's legs.
These things are trying to land a fatal shot, just aiming to break the opposing side's gauntlet runner.
stuck out in the wilds with no working runner. Whether they survive or not, they're dashed well out of the race.
So 'tis a clash to halt each other's advance. Damned fools couldn't resist a show of force.
Look! Over by the legs. That crier is there too.
The hell are you doing here?
Acting as witness to the higher candidate's conflict. It seems Gladel cannot match Godot's firepower.
What's our plan? If we just hang back and watch, Godot's gonna win. And Forden gets a leg up on the competition.
Let's give Gladel a hand here.
Good thinking. That way we could win Luis's regards.
Agreed. Let us ride to Gladel's aid.
I say, hold on! You realize you're a no-name candidate, eh? If he wants to shut you out, he'll not have to aim for just our legs.
It's a runner, isn't it? If things get too dicey, we'll just run. Didn't you say we had the fastest craft around?
Fine. Suppose there's no room for caution if we want the world's eyes on us.
Okay, then, it's settled. Let's make sure he owes us big.
There should be an external runner phone out there.
We're here to help. Withdraw, Gladel. Who goes there? Why do you stand for Luis's forces?
Why are your eyes so blue?
Well, sorry, can't get into it now. That Cortland runner. You're that commoner candidate who destroyed the Grand Cathedral. Was that not enough? You would profane the sacred a second time.
So be it. In God's name, be thou punished.
I fight the monks.
You dare interfere in my fight? Know your place. Is it fame you seek? You thought by confronting me, you might lift your own names. Then you chose the wrong opponent.
I hate to interrupt, Oleg, but it's a touch more complex than that.
We of the Crown Theocracy's monk army have silenced all who would oppose the eminence of God. Your petty ruses are beneath me. Now you shall know how powerless you truly are.
Have you ever seen me gamble,
the
though?
king's magic means we cannot move to strike Godot himself.
Go for his followers first. We'll thin their numbers and turn the tide.
Go, my brethren! Put the fear of God into these impious commoners!
Don't forget about the petrification magic!
No holding back!
Perfect
You'll
punch.
be dust.
Holy shit.
I won't hold back.
Oh, let's not go
Let me
get
help.
Helpful as ever.
That's my fucking guy right there. Okay, Stroll.
What could you hope to achieve?
Here they come.
He knows we can't attack him.
Come forth, royal soul.
My thanks.
Oh
No
yeah, oh
holding
yeah,
back.
merchant time. Oh yeah, merchant
Power
time.
wins.
I can't really use Fizz on that person.
What could you hope to achieve?
Don't underestimate me.
I do have some expensive medicine for you.
I owe you. Are you prepared?
Here's an idea. Try this anyway.
I stand control. Power of heroes.
Behold my power!
Weak Fizz, almighty to one enemy, high crit.
It's
all about the money.
So, the faithful are broken before you, yet your desperate struggling is for naught. You cannot defy the inevitable. I am immune to all your wicked harms.
What about a rock?
Oh, he gets to do whatever he wants, and we can't even get near him.
Bend the knee and yield to the divine truth of sanctism. Now, are you prepared for the end?
Okay, what if we just tie him up?
I think not, you rotter!
What have you done to my gauntlet runner?
We've nothing to lose. At the very least, I can thrash your old clunker until it's inoperable.
This is a waste of my time. So be it. You'll face your divine punishment.
Your car's not protected by God, though. Get shit on.
Phew. Finally, he took the hint. Hey, get down here.
Who the hell is that beside you? Oh, it's her!
What are you playing at? You think I owe you now or something? I would have been fine without your meddling.
Are you hurt?
Are you hurt?
Of course I'm not hurt. Look, what are you after?
Why, Gladell, surely you can spare some manners for a crew that saved our lives?
Good God, we've got
Honestly,
you're so
that
ears,
got a bit ugly for my liking.
and you're so eyes.
Well, well, well. Do my eyes deceive me? Juna the songstress in the flesh. What brings you all the way out here? A little tryst on the road, is it?
Nothing so saucy. I'm afraid this cad's just my chauffeur. Now please, darling, a little privacy, or I'll have to charge for an interview.
Fair enough, miss. Fair enough. Nothing you're not used to. But consider me chastened and shooed. Besides, I might have found another angle here that's just as promising.
Hi, I'm an Elda. I've got homophobia in my eyes.
You surprised me out there, love. You bested Gada, so you're not just a pretty face. You were more help than my useless driver, at least.
Look here. However talented and famed a songstress she may be, you must remember to contain.
Hulkenberg, are you a fan? Songstress? Wait, is she the same Nydia lady who sang You at the a opening fan? ceremony?
Oh
my god, it's just like...
That's... oh, blast it all, I can't take it
We got a
anymore.
stand, we got a Juna stand.
I'd know those suspensions anywhere. You had Caden workshop on this, eh? Yes, those are quality parts and no mistake. Luis really shells out for his own.
By the crown, you can't be serious! She is Juno! The kingdom's greatest singer! The dulcet diva! Oh, this is preposterous! Surely I can't be the only one starstruck?
Oh my God, you are.
No one else wants to shake her head?
She's a fucking fangirl.
Well, then on behalf of this group, I suppose it falls to me.
You're an interesting little ensemble.
Oh, she's a bit goofy.
Is that a fairy? A real living one?
Where did you...
I don't know.
Hey, up there!
She's kind of just been here for a while.
An airborne gauntlet runner. He's actually finished it.
Hi, Louise. What's with the kid?
Louise.
My lord, Luis. How kind to provide a personal escort.
So that's it. I thought it was strange that a candidate like Gladel got stuck playing someone's driver.
But she was still the Sanctist's pick for the opening ceremonies? Guess even Forden's camp has to bend to popular opinion.
My humblest apologies, my Lord Luis, for this travesty, especially when you had graced me with the privilege of bearing the lovely Lady Juna.
Why is she shaped like a lizard humping a potato?
Glad to see
Say something
Lady
else.
Juna's safe, at least.
I could have crushed that churchman like a bug, and I would have if these insolent fools hadn't.
I'm sure. Sorry, don't much care.
It would seem you had to clean up my associate's mess. I'd like to express my gratitude, but if I might ask, who are you?
Take a wild guess, buddy.
Take a wild guess. Mouth like that's gonna get you killed, kid.
A bold one, are you? I didn't take you for a traveling troupe of jesters.
He's just another no-name candidate.
One would think you commoners, but for the Lady Knight at your side. And you have a gauntlet runner. Most curious.
Right, okay, right, hold on. It just auto did the ads. It auto did the ads. Why is Luis so hot? It's the blonde hair. Alright, this gives me time to roll on Mude. And get fucking nobody. Cool. Pokemon VA kills it every time. I mean, like, honest to God, again, like, I will say, I love everything about this game so far. Like, I just wish it was less Persona. Like, I love the characters, and I love the setting. I just wish that they didn't have to do this thing again where they're like, you need to improve your 5 social stats, and then you need to, there's a calendar system, and you gotta do the calendar system, because, if you go to the dungeon and wanted to play the game, that takes a day out of the calendar system. I just kind of, I don't know. I thought 9 ads. It's 3 minutes of ads. It removes pre-rolls, though, so it's kind of worth it. I find that fine. I feel like I have been liberated ever since playing, like, SMT. Because SMT doesn't have those systems, and I love those, like, you know, and I love SMT. Because SMT is just like, here's a video game, go play the video game. And I'm like, I love video game! Whereas, like, the other side, side of the argument is just like, here's a video game, you're going to be stopped from playing the video game. You want a more human story than SMT without the management of Persona? Yes. Like, again, if I wasn't stopped from, like, going out into the world and, like, fighting shit, I wouldn't care. There's a time limit. I usually sit down for hours, min-maxing my time. It's usually end up more time planning than playing the game. Which is why, like, whenever I play a Persona game, I very much, like, don't really care what the fuck I do the first run-through. Because the second run-through is what I'd call, like, my good run, because then, like, I've gotten all the garbage out of the way. Because it's like, okay, yeah, now that you're on New Game Plus, you got all your social stats maxed. which means you can like do like all the content in the game and you don't gotta worry about anything and you're good. Which is why like that's how I play these games, because it's just I don't want to like micromanage my time to get like a perfect run the first time through. P5 takes 10 hours. I actually got a tutorial. I mean, that's because it's Persona. They yap a lot. Ads are done on my end. Anybody else? Anybody else still in ad hell? Or are you good? Now you finished, or you can play through it again and see everyone's character arc. Yeah, I mean, like, you know. I'm good. Good. I'm good. Okay, we're going back to it then. Shabongery. Wait for the fucking game to show back up, and there you go.
What made you decide to enter the competition?
Looks like he's more interested than we anticipated. This might be our chance, so choose your words wisely.
Asking why I became candidate, how should I respond? What if I just flat out throw this out there? So that way he knows immediately that I'm here for him. I'm here to kick his ass. Because I'm not here to help him. Although maybe lying here would be more beneficial. It's definitely not number 1. No, like, he would not buy 1. It's got to be either, like, 2 or 3. Fuck it, you know, why not? Could I
The more
really
you
shit?
hesitate, the more suspicious you'll sound.
Okay, so, no, I can't tell him that.
I want to help you, Count Luis.
Oh? You fight in my name?
Choices don't matter. Yeah, but,
Really
like,
now?
still.
So, you thought you'd step in for a little self-promotion?
We want to help anyone in need. That's what we believe in.
Anyone? Most interesting. However, my immediate needs are met in terms of sword hands.
Oh, come now. Don't they have a certain charisma to them? Why? I dare say I saw them use magic without igniters.
Please, I know we can help you. We want nothing more than to see your vision realized, Lord Luis.
You do know what that vision is built on, don't you? If you would claim yourself my ally, then prove your power before all the kingdom's eyes. You can't change the world without power, after all. If you can manage that, I'll consider your proposal.
See you, loves.
Bye, Juna.
Don't think this
I hope you get better soon.
anything.
Come on, Hector.
It soars like a damn bird.
Right then, that could have gone worse. We were lucky we managed to connect with Luis this early.
No thanks to that Gladel. Even should we be accepted, he'll be no ally of ours.
Well, at the very least, Luis knows our faces. All we have to do now is avoid screwing it up.
He wants to see our power, does he? Then let's find Heisme, bring him to justice, and show the nation we're a force to be reckoned with.
If we kill
As
Gladel,
the
do we get his
chirping
dog?
birds return to
Right
their
of
nests,
succession, the
and
dog. I'm pretty sure that
darkness
happened.
claims its dominion. The Gauntlet Runner at last arrives at its repose, a place grown thick with trees. Are the sounds from between the trees just the leaves being caressed by the wind? Or are they the whispers of the beguiling beings of the dark? The party never has to find out, for they are safe within the Gauntlet Runner.
Thank you, Gauntlet Runner.
Ah! Oh, damn and blast!
Did you hear that?
In the toilet?
It's over. The end of the road. So ends the life of the genius engineer.
Let's say we go check on him.
Oh.
Hey! Nurse, you okay?
Oh, You too. Terribly sorry. It's nothing, really.
Is there something troubling you?
Ah, well, I suppose you could say that. It's just the runner, you see? She's in top shape, but I wanted to make her peerless. An absolute beauty, you know, top of her class. Something that would make even old Luis's runner look like a bally apple cart. I'd not be floundering so much if I just had a bit of spark.
Rock?
A spark?
Yes, my girl. A spark of inspiration. A moment of epiphany, like when I saw the lost relic.
Lost relic? Doesn't ring a bell.
Ah, yes, context. They say that long, long ago, there was a civilization so highly advanced it was beyond all modern understanding. Automation ruled the day. People lived surrounded by machinery with no need to work. Legend has it that they lived lives of convenience and comfort.
Interesting.
But somehow, that civilization just up and disappeared. God only knows what happened to them.
Very
Sounds
interesting.
kind of far-fetched already.
Hear me out, would you? The point is, once in a stretch, you hear about someone unearthing relics from those days of yore. Absolutely inscrutable to the layman, don't you know? But those in the know would recognize such a prize at a single glance.
Have you ever seen one of these yourself?
Oh, yes. When I was but a young sproglet, there was this loony old inventor in my neighborhood, both quite brilliant and quite daffy, as they often are. That old fellow only showed me his find once, but even seeing it lit a fire in me, like being struck by lightning. After that, it was like a boiling pot. Ideas, ideas, ideas rising to the surface. And my tinkering always came out marvelous. Some proper court engineer-worthy genius. Something about it utterly captured my imagination. The lost relic, I mean.
Wow. You could try getting him to show you again.
If only I could. That old fellow went back to his own hometown. That single solitary glimpse of the past was all I had.
You want to
The
see
old goat. He told me he'd
iPhone.
leave me the relic in his will.
iPhone 10.
Okay. So where's this guy's hometown?
Oh, some tiny hamlet somewhere on the outskirts of Martira. A village by the name of Camiro or some such.
Well, I mean, we're already going, so why not? We left Neuros, who dissolved into doom and gloom again, and headed toward our narrow sleeping quarters in the Gauntlet Runner.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
This is not a day, that is at 5 or 0, so I can't take my lucky piss. Oh. So we'll arrive at Martia this evening, then. Good. The device. Soon we'll be liberated from this blasted shaking. Liberated? I do believe I take offense to that. This fairy girl is right, you know. A carriage could never keep up this pace. Some gratitude would be appreciated. Pursuit, thank you. Apologies, I am grateful. It's just hard to show it while on the verge of losing your lunch. That, and I pray we can avoid further hindrances like yesterday. Once we arrive in town, we're supposed to meet with Barden, right? Sure, the sights will be distracting, but let's not keep the man waiting.
Departing the capital and barreling southward, the party's gauntlet runner at last arrives in the old castle town, Martira, where their client Barden awaits. The towering castle's stark walls stare down coldly upon its visitors. The only question now is whether or not this gambit was the right move.
Masterful gambit. Masterful gambit, sir, is like one of the funniest things you can ever say to like someone just fucking up royally.
Tis far more desolate a place than I'd heard.
Not many people out. It's like everyone's afraid of something.
Could it be the guy that kidnaps children?
Ah, you're here.
I've been hoping you'd show up soon.
I know it's been a while, but we pledged to help you. We'll not go back on our word.
Glad to hear it. I'm sure Lady Joanna will also be pleased. Oh, your pardon. Lady Joanna rules this city. She's also a most holy sanctoress of the Sanctus Church. She lives there, in Crigante Castle.
I take it the locals are hoping for His Eminence for
Like,
to win
gonna
the
be
tournament.
honest, if I lived in a town that like I had to constantly worry about like the ass skinner, yeah, I also wouldn't go outside.
I heard there was a scuffle on the road between two candidates gauntlet runners. The criers say Forden's allies suffered the worst of it.
Ah, well, that's Luis's camp for you. I assume it was them, I mean. Some nasty characters at his heel, eh?
Luis is nothing but a tyrant.
Yes. Such atrocities in his name. Unforgivable.
Captain, are you sure we can trust these strangers? These bounty boarders are always in it just for the money.
Looks like his officer's not on our side just yet.
Dinna be rude, Morris. They've come a long way for our sakes. Now, I'm sure you must be knackered from the journey. Let me show you to an inn. You can try our local speciality, perhaps.
Ah, you've a local delicacy. It would be a welcome treat.
You chaps go on. The old girl needs a bit of maintenance after carrying us so far.
Can't that wait until you've eaten?
Too much at stake, lad. Go on, don't worry, and I'll sort her out. Might well fix the bally waterworks while I'm at it.
Come, everyone. This way.
Don't worry about Morris. He's fine. He's good. He's a good guy. He's fine. He's fine. He's a good guy. Give it a thumbs up. He's fine. A little quirky.
Is this some kind of smoked dish?
Yo, Bug!
Roasted larvae of the giant sandworm. It's Martira's culinary speciality. Cooked to a delicate finish, just enough to preserve all the natural juices and flavors of the innards.
Oh, good. Larval innards.
Meat's meat.
Tis a unique texture, to be sure, but the taste is divine. Exquisite.
You're completely serious, aren't you?
Yeah, big bug.
Something the matter? Do try some of your own before it gets cold.
Looks great.
What is with that smile? Not you two.
If it's big enough, why not? Meat's meat. Eat the bug. Come on, Stroll, eat the bug. It's surprisingly tasty.
You fairly eat with gusto, young man. Passion worthy of a royal candidate. How was it? Sometimes the insides can twitch a bit, but it's harmless, I assure you.
Would that I had time to try more of your dishes, but... to business. Can you fill us in on the details of all these kidnappings?
Aye. Our wee ones have been going missing for at least 6 months. All told, we're looking at 15 children now unaccounted for.
And do you think this Heismay is your culprit?
I'm told he's a disgraced knight with nowhere else to turn. We've no proof, but the pieces fit. Seems to me that with nothing else to lose, he's gone rogue.
For a man who claimed a knight's honor to stoop to such horrors. 'Tis unacceptable. We must end this quickly, for our sake and his own.
If I recall the brief, it'll be quite a feat to even get near this Heismay. His hideout was in the midst of the sandworm's territory, yes?
Aye, well remembered. He certainly isn't going to make this easy for us.
So... is Heismay's hideout way out here? Looks pretty far from Martira.
The hell's this?
Oh, I smell trouble.
A major candidate's gauntlet runner appears to be here.
Here's where we
There's a runner. 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 There's a runner.
Here's where we are.
I love
now.
this game.
Now that you mention it, I have to wonder how he can even survive out there.
We've been chasing any lead we have, but we can't figure it all out. We're in over our heads.
Let's work together to save this town.
We're awful grateful to have you. And don't worry, we'll pay you what you're due. After all, nobody else in the royal capital would give it a second glance.
We help anyone in need. That's why we've come this far.
Inspiring words, young man. Now, I hope you're not full yet. We've a whole spread of other dishes for you.
Bugs, 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 bugs!
Now this is the pride of the town. A fine sweetmeat made from the juvenile sandworm's entrails. You'll find this tastes as sweet as any dessert. Together, I'm sure we can find a way to the stronghold without falling prey to those worms. Now, please, dig in.
Bugs!
Tis altogether different from the roast. Why, tis succulent as a mellow fruit. Another marvel.
You must have gotten used to eating anything you had to out in the wilds, eh?
Come on, Stroll,
I'll
get that
schedule a
silver spoon
meeting
out of your
with the
mouth.
Honorable Lady Joanna tomorrow. Please, rest your weary heads for today.
If they aren't here to con a free meal out of us, that is.
Now, let's go.
It's been a while.
Been forever since I had such a spacious bed.
Exactly.
I want to meet the lady of the town first thing in the morning, so get your beauty sleep, okay?
Aye.
Hi, give me information, sirs. Or not, fuck you. Hi, Heisenberg. Fuck! All the cuisine we had was delicious to the last meal. Arteria's a fine city indeed. Which makes this Heisme's offenses all the more damning. If all we've heard here is true, hunting will be a trial indeed. To be expelled from the order is one thing, but to be wholly stripped of his knighthood, I would not be surprised if the man's given into despair.
Pleasure to see you.
God's requested by Bod, and the entire tavern's reserved for your party's private use today. Had to kick out a house full of drunkards for this, so I hope you're all worth it. Well, it's nice of you to come all this way, traveler. Please make yourselves comfortable. Beds are in the back, past the door next to the desk.
Got a moment?
Oh yeah, it's nighttime. Nighttime, bedtime. Here he also litters that fucker. Hi, Stroll. Only free of those tiny runner bunks. Nice to sleep in it, isn't it? As long as I can sleep, it doesn't matter where.
Right?
I can see the monsters out there when we camp on the runner, so I rest a little easier at an inn. I wish Norris would come inside with us, but I suppose if the runner is a castle, then he's its king. Let my guy be a freak. Let Norris just be weird. He deserves it.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Arbor's Day.
It's gorgeous out.
Hold on. Where is everyone?
Let's hurry.
They went to Kriegsgate Castle ahead of us. Apparently, we can get there by climbing the stairs in the Stairstone Market. I saw the word stairs twice in a row, and it confused me so much that I thought I was saying the sentence wrong.
All right, then.
Alright, so nobody here sells equipment at all. Sick. Whatever. The device!
The candidate? No, no.
You sell weapons. I need weapons. My poor party is so bereft of, like, weapon. Slayer's Base Lard. Slaying demi-humans. Damascus Samshir. Damascus Sadus. Cestus. Silver Daggers. Hunter's Crossbow. Ebony Semaphone. Alright. Not exactly a very subtle way of telling me I'm going to get a lot more things here. What if I just buy, like, the stupidly good abacus? That gives me +2 luck. And now I'm poor, but it's fine because I just bought the stupid thing that gives me +2 luck.
What now?
Gang, I know that we're poor now, but look at my luck. It's so worth it. I bought like the equivalent of a small house. And I spent it on this weapon, but it's so worth it. You kill people with flags? I hope so. People using like flags and shit as like a combat weapon are sick as hell. Like as much as I think Kingdom Hearts 3 is kind of like a game, that one like drive form where you can like, that you get from like the Pirates of the Caribbean Keyblade, that you just like swing the flag around, that's sick as hell.
I've awaited you. Aye, yeah.
I want to go see the lady. Now watch you find a better one of the immediate next time.
May
There's
I
no way.
present Lady Joanna.
It's like plus
Sanctress
96, there's
and
no
the
way.
ruler of this city. These are the ones who have undertaken the request to subjugate Heisme.
I am Joanna, presiding lady of this city. On its behalf, you have my gratitude for traveling all the way from the royal capital.
Lady Joanna refused to use taxes to pay for this, so she sold her own heirlooms and possessions to secure the funds.
It's clear you want only the best for your people, milady. So we'll give you our best in return.
I cannot claim any nobility above yours. Even as other aspirants to the throne quarrel
I love the
and
green,
bicker,
actually.
you've chosen instead to help the kingdom's people.
Well, we don't deserve that much credit. After all, we're not helping for free.
Even so, please put an end to this tragedy.
We won't let you down.
Thank you. In truth, I thought it foolish to decide a monarch by a simple vote of popularity. But perhaps there is something to it. Here is my offer. If you get rid of the culprit, I will appeal to the people of this town to support you. 'Tis most kind, but can you truly afford that? Surely, as a church sanctoress, His Eminence Forden would expect your support. Indeed. However, I would rather have a king who truly cares for his subjects. Yes, Lady Joanna. Now, I must return to my duties. I shall await our next meeting.
We're counting on you.
I'll kick his ass.
'Twas a confident smile indeed, with a great deal of pain behind it.
I know it's but a step in our plan, but truly, I hope we can help these people. She even promised us political support.
She did say it. Well, I mean, I can't help but wonder if she'll keep her word on that. It's quite a promise to make when she barely knows us.
Did something seem amiss?
Not in particular. Maybe it's just the gloominess of this place getting to me. So what are we gonna do about Heisme? We'll have to go out in Sandworm territory to find him, right?
The mere fact of his kidnappings suggests he's passing unseen by guards and sandworms alike. The question is, how?
Let's ask around the city a bit first. Though I can't say we'll find many willing to talk with the streets this deserted. Maybe we'll have better luck around the taverns and shops.
We should go.
Everyone to gather information. We should ask around too. Ah! Hey, do you know anything about kidnappings?
Boy, you're not new for a bit. You're gonna catch that ice maze for us. I just wanted to give you my thanks, you see. My wife. She's one of the people that's gone missing.
My thanks to you.
I don't know if I can be of any help to you, but please, if there's anything I can do, just say the word.
The sandworms.
Unfortunately, I don't know much about him, I'm afraid. Can't be of help. You ought to ask the others around here, though. Shopkeepers might know more.
All good.
That's Stairstone Market, right? Let's try asking around there.
Oh, where do you want
Oh, my nose. Ah, my nose. It's itchy. It's itchy. The device! Itchy, itchy, itchy. Oh. Oh, it's itchy. Oh, my nose is itchy. Oh, it's really itchy. Oh, but the device! The device!
Then itch it. That's what I'm doing. That's why I had to, like, put my device down. Man, my face still isn't even up there. Alright, shopkeeper. Tell me of worms.
Every day that an elder comes by, I mean, no offense by that, as long as you buy something.
City never seems to grow. Plus side, that means I can formulate unique medicines for each of my customers. Become a regular here at Martyria, then I'll be able to concoct some of my very best medicines for you. Hey, do you know about worms? Whoa! You got a new face. You a helpful lad I heard about. Hope you'd be an elder. Brought my friend. Figured as much, seeing as that massive gauntlet run over there and all. I think you can't do the job, yeah? Bawden picked you, then I believe in you. I think that kidnapper's scary, but this Heismay fellow is beyond the pale. I heard he can command illusions. Anything's possible when he's able to abduct folk right off the street. Gotta be damn careful is all.
What?
Oh, it's Sandworm. What are you asking me? It's a fruit stand, you realize? You really think I have anything to do with a dangerous bug like that? Me, the fruit seller? Maybe? I don't know. What if you feed sandworms in your free time?
Welcome.
Sorry, I'm afraid I'm all sold out of meat today.
So, hey.
That's okay. We're after information more than meat today. You don't happen to know anything about a giant sandworm, do you? Only that's dangerous. When I go out hunting, I give him a wide berth. It's impressive that you go out alone. You still know anyone who might know something? Let's see now. You might try asking that fellow by the armor shop. You got a fondness for giant sandworm larvae. Did you know that if you put a piece of cheese in the microwave, you get a plate of microwave cheese? Yes. It also melts, kind of, and also it doesn't turn out good.
All right then.
It's quite impressive, really.
All right.
Let's see, so I need to go further down. Hi, Scroll. Seems we missed our mark with our assumptions. I've spoken with the Guard Corps, but they know little and less.
What is it?
Giant sandworms, hmm? Well, we Martyrians love our edible grubs, but we're a bit different to their inedible parents. Who may know more about? Can't recall any. Oh, wait, hang on, I just thought of someone. Right. There was a merchant yesterday at the tavern boasting he'd gotten real close to the sandworm's den. That's true, it'd be quite the feat. Maybe he's still in town?
Nice.
To the square! I used to microwave gummy bears and ate it with a spoon. It tasted fun.
Must have got that wrong.
What now?
Hey, what the fuck do you mean it tasted fun? How did you taste fun? Sure, whatever. You know what? Whatever. Live your best life.
I can hardly think on it.
Oh, his headache. Well, truly destroyed. Blimey, I'm embarrassed just thinking about yesterday. Why the hell did I go and do something like that? Tavern, merchant, tavern, new merchant.
What you want to know?
You're at the tavern. What's your business with me?
Excuse me.
Looking for a merchant. One who had something to say about giant sandworms yesterday? That guy from last night. He was blathered so loud you heard him whether you wanted to or not. There he is. Who do you think you're talking to? This town's informant, you see. I can tell you where that merchant is, among other things. How about 150 read? You're lucky I still have that. Just like I knew you would. Now then, a deal's a deal.
He's the real skinny.
It's the Ishki in front of the fountain just there. He drank so much yesterday at the tavern he was practically taking a bath. Now he's hungover.
All right.
Get some useful information out of this guy. Let's go talk to the fountain. Merchant. Man. Guy. I'm a merchant.
I can hardly think on it.
Hey.
Is it true you got pretty close to the giant sandworm's den? How'd you manage to do that and live to tell the tale? The truth, I didn't get that close to it. Just found a giant sandworm husk and that was it. At the bar I was excited and pretty drunk. Point of the story, it turned me into waltzing right to that sandworm, staring it down, and oh, I regret that now.
Oh, good.
Great. No one seems to have any information. Almost sunset, too. Let's meet at the tavern for now. I'll go gather everyone else.
What a scrap. I suppose we knew it wouldn't be that simple.
Tis far too early to give up. I spent over a year asking after the prince with no luck. And still I did not falter.
Yes, and it's very admirable. But I think I prefer a change of tack instead.
Who the hell are you?
Might you answer a question?
Terribly sorry, but I can't help you. I'm just here on my leisure. You're better off finding the information you're looking for elsewhere.
Are you a party member?
Suspicious character, isn't he?
Hey, you lot. You seriously gonna hunt down Heismay?
You're Bardens, man.
Yeah, the guy with the attitude.
Not sure I should tell you this, but here I am. There's actually a way to avoid the giant sandworms. You just gotta wait for the sand flash. It's a local event. A kind of storm, and the wind kicks up sand peppered with magic crystals. Not too uncommon a sight around here. Our diviners say we'll have a sand flash in about 5 days. Seems to put most wild beasts to sleep. Might be some magic effect, or might just be waiting out the storm. And that includes the sandworms, eh? They'll nod off, and with proper timing, you'll sneak right past them. Heisme might well be using the same trick himself.
Are you Heisme?
Much obliged, but if you know all this, why haven't you and the guard gone out?
A guard unit stomping around would wake up the whole den. Didn't much like saying it, but us local lads wouldn't be much use against Heisme anyway. But you think you can handle him? Aye? Wouldn't be here otherwise.
That information is all we needed. Thanks for the help.
Good luck out there. And don't worry, no charge for the advice, eh? Can't have you getting yourself killed now. Cap's reputation's on the line.
Are you Heisme?
And, one more thing. You didn't get this info from me. Aye?
Understood. But why? You could have shared this with us at supper yesterday.
What? And got myself volunteered to go out there as your travel guide? Nay danger of that.
I see.
Are you helping
Anyway,
Heisme? It
I'm
makes
betting on
sense.
you.
Guy that kidnaps a bunch of people has like a guy on the inside working for him.
A solid lead falls into our laps. And we'll not even have to bother with the sandworms. We've apparently got 5 days till the sand flash hits. Let's make sure we can get this done quick. Looks like more than a day's trip on the map.
If it takes us one night to reach the giant sandworms' territory, and we aim to go when the storm has them all asleep, we should leave in 4 days' time.
Let's go inform Nearest.
Righto, straightforward enough. Long as we get in when the worms have all tucked in for a nap, we'll be just dandy. Suppose I'd better crack on with the tune-ups then. Don't want the old girl failing on us when she'll be our only hope of egress, eh?
I mean, not like it matters. I can one-shot sandworms. Something just reacted?
Oh, that? Damned if I know. It was just in the blueprints from the royal family. Works rather like an igniter, but no idea what it does. Just don't go breaking... Oh, easy there. You all right, lad? Thought I saw something glowing. Then you came over all giddy, gave me a start.
It's like the light was blinding.
Still can't believe this thing reacted. Look, we don't want any nasty surprises, so I vote we stay put and rest up for today. Just in case.
What is
don't
the
want
thing?
you passing out on me, do I? Just consider it a little precaution for the trip.
You rested inside the gauntlet runner.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
One more day until I can use the bathroom again. It's like 2 at my time. Yeah, no, it's 2 for me too. Hi, East Coaster. Hi, East Coaster.
Your journey is going well, it seems. One by one, you take your steps forward on this road. A supernatural awakening, a call to adventure, legs to carry you. All of these are coming together. Accordingly, new powers needed for the journey seem to have awakened.
Huh? Are you talking about that thing inside the gauntlet runner?
By my eyes report, there is one piece of equipment in the gauntlet runner that was created in ancient times. Something no longer crafted in this day and age. A divine relic. It contains ancient magic once thought lost. The power of teleportation. With proper use, its great power will turn your gauntlet runner swifter than any beast or transport on land. Most interesting. The reasons elude me, but you seem qualified to use this divine relic. I cannot imagine this is mere coincidence. Perhaps you are guided by an unknown hand. Now, try to imagine.
I'm the unknown hand.
Vivid, familiar scenery. Somewhere far from the land where you rest.
What's going on here?
What's with all the yelling? Wait, isn't this...
What? The royal capital? How? We were in Martira just last night.
Eurus? Surely you didn't drive us back here?
Are you mad? Don't Don't you remember how many days the last trip took? You can't dash and roll pop over to the capital in a single night.
I wonder if this is about the teleportation magic Moore was talking about.
What? So this is some magic you saw in a dream?
So this teleportation, it can just whisk us all back to the royal capital in a flash. Even the Gauntlet Runner came along for the ride.
It certainly did. And there might be a reason for that.
Do you know something?
She was custom-made for the prince. When I wasn't there in the concept phase, when they gave me an odd gadget and said, make it work, I bloody well made it work. You saw it yourself, eh, my lad? That part all bound up in its heart. Last night, we caught it glowing. Then I wake up and find a proper hullabaloo.
Hullabaloo is a good word.
Thing. It only started glowing when you got close, eh? Maybe you were a trigger of some kind.
Yeah, maybe I am.
I cannot say I've heard of teleportation, and yet... Surely there can be no explanation for this other than magic.
Hold on. If we're back in the capital, that means we've got bigger problems. We're due back in Martira for the bounty. If it takes us days to get back, that's all our planning ruined.
If we magicked ourselves over here, let's ballywell see if we can magic ourselves back, eh?
He makes it sound so easy, but what do you think?
Yeah, I think I can fast travel.
We ask, I know, but might you at least try?
Can I really use this teleportation magic? Well, then, I have to try. This game suddenly reminds me of FF6. It's because of the big mechs that walk. All right.
Where to?
Focus on Martyria as our destination.
It reacted! The lab really is the key to triggering it!
Oh, hey! Are you sure this is safe?
All we can do is trust him.
It's Martira. They really are back.
I can't believe it. It feels just like when the king's magic caused that spectacle in the capital.
In my eyes, it's the other way around. It's not powerful by virtue of being connected to the king or to the lad. Maybe it's that all magic is supposed to have potential of this magnitude. You've all got some powers that defy understanding too, eh? Gives one the sense that those sanctists preaching about needing igniters are wrong, or lying outright.
The church is bad!
When you say it like that.
Speaking of sanctism, well, not like this. A tool full of this kind of practical, unorthodox magic is against all their teachings. Why would the royals have had it?
Hold a moment. With this teleportation on our side, can we travel anywhere in the world with only a thought? If that's so, we may not even need a gauntlet runner at all.
What? You mean we could just magic snap ourselves to Brylehaven? Just like that?
Go on, try it out.
No reaction.
Wish I could imagine it, but we've never been.
So we can't go somewhere we've never been before. Anywhere else you've been? How about Montario?
No. Commoners don't usually visit the 3 great cities.
'Twould seem this power of travel is somewhat conditional. Best that we define its boundaries now.
So, in the end, the only places we can teleport to are the cities we've actually been to.
Well, thank you very much. Almost had me out of a job there, lad.
Sounds like you've got to envision the destination in great detail for it to work. We'll need more than a glance out a window or a passing familiarity, and you have to focus for it too. Seems to take you a moment, which means it won't save us in a fight.
Not as convenient as it sounds, huh?
How so? Now we can return to the royal capital any time we need to restock. 'Tis useful enough as is, and the more places we travel, the more we can return to.
You're right. And now we can drop by to see Maria whenever we like. Put like that, it really is something impressive.
Even if we've no idea where it comes from, it should certainly prove useful.
Our next foe is a bounty, and we have a lot of preparing to do. We've got 3 days to go, so don't forget.
Okay, so like all the frames are dying right now. It's getting really bad. It's kind of recovering? Not really, though. Anyway, to capture Heisman, you gotta be well prepared. Now that mission's begun, you can begin an operation. The town you stay in will become your new base. My departure date is July 2nd. And I can go to other cities and teleport into past time.
That's right.
So?
What now?
Okay, so we're gonna save. Alright, we've saved. Since all the frames are fucking dying, we're also just gonna end. Because, like, it's been a while. I'm still sick and kind of sweaty. So, I mean, and plus the frames are kind of also just yelling at me to quit, so maybe it's time to quit. Okay, yeah, it's like, it's unbuffering. But I think as of right now, we can call this one good. We've gotten, like, all the car, or the car. We've gotten all, like, the plot stuff out of the way, and now it's back to, doing the gameplay part. And again, I am hot and sweaty. So I think that this is a good time for us to, fuck off. Feck off. So, thank you for watching. We will be back Wednesday with more, videoed gaming. And, until then, here's Amma. She's doing art. Go say hi to Amma. That's it. Bye. I'll be back Wednesday. Thanks, bye.